What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch-along. Champions League Tuesdays are back. Just because Arsenal aren't involved does not mean we are not going to get into this party, people. Don't you worry about that. Champions League settings. Unai Emery's Villarreal. Good evening. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Good evening. Against Michael Carrick's Manchester United. Michael Carrick, you know. We know, obviously, he's only caretaker manager. The Streets lost a good one over the weekend. The Streets lost a good one. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is gone, people. Oh, man. It was a sad day for every football fan who doesn't support Manchester United. That is for certain. We lost a real good manager there. Somebody that I was more than happy to stay in charge at Manchester United. That is for certain. But a big game tonight. Big up to everyone in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Jeff, big up Mr. Award winner Curtis. Big up to you, bro. Yasser said, what's up, Curtis? My birthday's coming up on the 28th. Let us know, man. We'll big you up, you know. Lumi, watch United win this game and Carrick will stay as interim. Yeah. Could happen. That's what happened with Ollie, innit? Ryan said, I bet Pock is in by the time we play them. You know that's going to happen, innit? You just know it. They're going to be like... I mean, you've got to think about it. They've got Villarreal tonight, tough game. They play Chelsea at the weekend. I mean, Chelsea at the weekend, Lukaku's back. It could be smoke for United at the weekend. Then they play Arsenal, and you just know they'll probably end up getting Poch done and dusted before we play against them, you know. It'd be typical, wouldn't it? So, he's magic, you know. Hey, well, he ain't won a trophy, so he ain't that magic, you know what I mean? But I hear you. He is a good manager. I can't lie. I do rate him. Big up Loud Music Entertainment. It says, big up Curtis. Hope you're well, bro. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in earlier today. It was a short stream this afternoon. Strange kickoff time as well. This 92 London. Long live Ollie. Ollie's a real one, man. Ollie goes down in the history books. Big Daddy Veng said, Unai Emery masterclass incoming. Come on, you. Let's turn these lot over, Villarreal. You know, the yellow submarine, can it sink Manchester United? Loud Music said, click the like button. Yeah, smash that like button, people. It helps the algorithm and all of that. CDO5, Team Emery for me. Come on, man. Big up Anthony Williams. Big up Curtis. What you telling me, Rasta? Yo, everything bless, my bro. I see your video you sent me, man. The chef brother in Grenada, man. Caribbean settings, proper things, you know. Who do you want to win? Villarreal, my friend. Villarreal. You know what I'm saying? Villarreal settings, man. Let's shatter their confidence. We play them in... when do we play them? About 10 days? I think we play them on the 2nd or the 3rd of December. So, yeah, man. Villarreal settings, people. See! Big up to Broads in the chat. Coming in the usual style. CR7 settings. You know what it is? It's sad, you know, because... I'm a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. I can't lie. I'm a big Ronaldo fan. And, you know, because he's at United, it's like I can't support anything that he does. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is a shame. Smash them likes up, people. Big up to Broads. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. I know he's getting his stuff together now. I'm sure his channel's going to be popping shortly. He's getting to work, so big up to Broads. Go and subscribe to him. Get that yellow kit, tam and hat ready. Yeah, yellow submarine settings, man. We want them to win. Big up John McEwen. Thank you very much for becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate it. Like I said, we will probably have a members stream on Sunday, possibly. Yeah, probably on Sunday. Keep an eye on the community page. Big up to you, John, and I really appreciate the support, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, do you know what? I haven't even looked at the teams. I got the teams on the screen, and I haven't even looked at them. Interesting lineups. Obviously, Jadon Sancho is involved. I'm just checking here. The actual group table. I mean, Man United are top level with Villarreal, but bear in mind, if Villarreal win, they would go 3 points clear of United. And if Atlanta win, United could be down to 3rd by tonight. So, yeah, it could be Europa League settings. DM Man said, you told me to click the link last time to join the members, but it didn't come up with anything. I've put it in the link today. Link's in the description today, bro. If you want to do that, just check the description. I've put all the stuff there if you want to join, bro. Much appreciated. God willing, the channel gets better, bro. Thanks for the support. Hey, come on, bro. It's all you, bro. It's all you. Big up Omar, the legend himself. Big up the main man, Curtis. How are you doing? I'm good, man. Let's talk about the teams. We'll do the Man United team. De Gea in goal. He's made changes here, Michael Carrick. Wan-Bissaka at right back. Lindelof, Maguire at centre back. Telles comes in at left back. Fred McTominay, the man's still playing Fred and McTominay, you know. Sancho, Van der Beek. Sancho, Van der Beek, Martial and Ronaldo. So interesting, you know. Van der Beek, the forgotten man, comes in. Sancho gets a game. You would forgot that they paid, you know, £72 million for this brother. He's hardly played. And Anthony Martial comes in. So Fernandes drops to the bench. And he has been stinking out the place lately. I can't lie. He has been stinking out the place. So that's a strong decision from Carrick to come in and just drop Bruno. I'm sure Bruno will not be happy with that decision. But hey, Henderson, Heaton, Eric Bailly, Dalot, Lingard, Mata, Matic, Rashford, Fernandes and Diallo on the bench. So no Cavani in the squad. No Luke Shaw, no Pogba, no Varane. A lot of players missing. You know, it'll be interesting. I think Van der Beek genuinely deserves that opportunity. I think he's a good player. Man said Jadon Sanogo started tonight, but that's harsh, isn't it? It's harsh. Quincy Owusu-Abaye up top. Remember him? Old school Arsenal striker in the Orange Vapors. Carrick about to see the dead settings. I hate to see it. Carrick, you know, let's see what he can do. Alan said, my worry, Curtis, is if United drop into the Europa League, they will probably win it. And that's a good point. Maybe we're better off with them qualifying and they get smoked by Bayern Munich or someone like that. That's a good point. Just imagine if they won the Champions League. Stranger things have happened. Cavani's injured. I don't know about Van der Beek. Cam Bigsy, I see him as an 8. Yeah, I see him more as an 8. Maybe he is going to play as an 8, but with the freedom to join in. It's not a great midfield, man. It's like, no matter what Man United do, they can't escape this McFred partnership in the middle of midfield, man. I always said Carrick was massively underrated as a baller, was a mainstay in the team after Keane left, and United continued to dominate, never gets talked about. Listen, I do rate Carrick. Very good player. I think you answered my question unintentionally. Oh, man. But let me see what you said. If United win, do they not qualify? I haven't seen the Champions League. Oh, okay. So if they win, they don't qualify. In fact, if they win, they qualify if Atlanta lose. But Atlanta are playing against Young Boys, which is a game that you would probably expect them to win, to be honest. Although they are away at Young Boys, and Young Boys beat Manchester United away. The Villarreal team, Rulli in goal, Foyth, Albiol, Pau Torres, Estupinan, Trigueros, Capoue, Parejo, Gomez, Danjuma and Pino. The bench is Alvarez, Asenjo, Pino, Mandy, Gaspar, Moreno, Pedraza, Raba, Ibora, Chukwueze, Alcazar and Dia. They're always pretty decent, Villarreal, I can't lie. Curtis, Arteta gave Billy from F2 a contract. You know how funny it is? I was just watching that video. My son, Cruz, was watching it. Obviously, I met Billy at the awards, and I've spoke to him a few times since. And yeah, I see Arteta coaching him. But yeah, he needs to coach our attacking players to start scoring goals, you know. Shaquille said, Curtis, have the guys that had that board meeting discuss what was talked about? No, I haven't heard nothing about what was said, to be honest. D-Man said, remember when Wenger said we were going to sign Carrick, but Cesc balled out? Yeah, I think he said one time, didn't he? We nearly signed Xabi Alonso as well. That was another big player who we nearly got. Big up to Taylor, who said he just subscribed to Broads. Yeah, man, come on. Community settings. Daniel said, Curtis, did you know Iniesta finished third in the Ballon d'Or 3 times? It's difficult when you got Lionel Messi there, innit? Do you know what I mean? Rion's coming in with his... Rion, we don't need that kind of energy right now. When you're doing a watch-along in the Champions League for Arsenal, I reckon 2020... 6, 7, maybe. Will Mikel Arteta ever get Arsenal in the Champions League? I'm not sure. If I was a betting man, I would say no. But hey, here's what it is. You never know. Maybe Europa League settings, Thursday night business. Big up, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, big up, man. John Leia, who is now Kim Kallstrom. No more Danielson, said, big up, Big C. Danielson's coming back. Also, Grizz said he'd have Fabinho over Gilberto Silva. Yeah, he was saying that, wasn't he? That I think he did a mixed 11, Liverpool's title-winning team and Arsenal's Invincibles. And I think he was saying he picked Fabinho ahead of Gilberto and Mane over Perez. I mean, listen, it's opinions, innit? It's opinions. Gilberto was a monster for Arsenal, but Fabinho is very good. It is opinions, PG said, not 2026, at least 2024. Craig said, Curtis, never will Arteta get us in the Champions League. Martin said, big up, Curtis. Did you see the stupid article from Perez saying we've got to strengthen our defence, but midfield and attack options are good? I mean, what's this guy doing? Is he guessing? Has he actually watched us play football this season? I don't think any Arsenal fan is saying, oh, listen, mate, in January we got to get some defenders. That's the last position. Like, at the moment we look all right, you know what I'm saying, at the back. We need midfielders and attacking players. So sometimes you got to wonder, are these guys even watching, KKV, Gilberto was our most underrated player to a point. It's disrespectful. He was brilliant. Fabinho's quality, but Gilberto was something else. And this is the thing. I don't think Fabinho has done enough yet to be considered better than Gilberto. Arsenal will be playing Champions League when aliens invade us. See what I mean, man? The slander we have to put up with. Comes off the back of a 4-0 defeat, of course. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Perez is probably just, Arsenal lost 4-0, they need defenders. That's how he's probably looking at it, to be honest. I'd still bring in Koulibaly. I mean, I think Koulibaly is about... I feel like that ship has sailed with Koulibaly. Everybody was being linked with him. Sort of got priced out of a move. I mean, he's 30 now. He turns 31 in June. I don't think we see Koulibaly in the Premier League, unfortunately. I think a couple of years ago he should have left, but they were asking for ridiculous money for him, and I don't think you'll see him go. Maybe he was hinting at Saliba, possibly. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna. Perez must not be watching the game and has Stevie Wonder watching for. Yo, Perez, man, you know what I'm saying? He probably watched one game. I said, we need centre-backs. Ziggy, everyone just loves that, innit? Like, why? You know what I mean? How can we not? Yeah, when I see it in the comments, it's very difficult not to say it. What we got? We're kicking off, actually, in one minute. 1 minute till kickoff. It's flown by, people. You can see the teams, score predictions. As you can see, Man United, 3 defeats in their last 5. Lost to Watford, lost to Man City, lost to Liverpool, drew with Atalanta, and beat Spurs. Everyone beat Spurs, of course. Villarreal, 2 wins against Getafe and Young Boys, lost to Valencia, drew with Cadiz and Celta Vigo. So they're not in great form either, to be honest. I always walked out at the end. Always did that. I would never walk out near the front of the queue in a football. Ballers have to walk out at the end, man. Anticipation, innit? Freddie said, Big C, I know it's a bit out of topic, but have you ever been invited to one of Robbie's mansions or maybe tried his Aston Martin? Oh, dear me. Robbie, that guy. Quality businessman, I tell you. Jeff says 2-0 Villarreal. What is your score predictions, people? You can see the teams. Abshir said, I'd just be walking around the house saying, see! You throw like a piece of paper in the bin, like you just casually screw up some paper, you're like, throw it in the bin. It goes in, you run over like, see! Do you know what? Is that the most iconic celebration in football history? I feel like it could be. Certainly in this modern generation, we had the old Alan Shearer with the arm up. R9 Ronaldo just used to have the arms out. I feel like this CR7 one, it's the most iconic I've seen, man. Mickey said, why are you not doing the biggest game, Chelsea v Juve? Are you transmitting hate on the champions of Europe? Do you know what it is, bro? I just got a busy evening, and obviously that game kicks off at 8 o'clock, so this one was convenient for me today. So big up Mickey Mac. Still can't believe you won the Champions League before Arsenal. That is painful. PG said a 4-1 win to United. Omar says 2-1 to Villarreal. John said maybe Edu's given Pires brown envelopes. What's going on here? Why is this game not starting yet? Am I getting something wrong here? The players are warming up on the pitch. I thought this was a 5:45 kickoff. Oh no, they are actually. They're out. They must be a few minutes late. Hey, don't worry about that, bro. 1 win in 5 for United. Hang on, something's got to be going wrong here. Have I got this timing wrong? It says 5:45 kickoff, and they're showing an interview pitch side with Michael Carrick. Like, what's going on? They're late already. Peter Crouch doing the robot dance. I was stand up. If you ain't Tottenham, stand up. If you ain't, I can't ignore it. I can't. I won't do it 5-6 times in a stream, but I have to. If I see it, I'll do it once. I can't. I can't ignore it. It's just shouting at me. Justin said, "I hope it is 2-1 to Villarreal." What stream are you using? What's going on here? Am I on the wrong channel? What is actually going off? BT Sport. Where's the game? Am I on the wrong channel? Is the game kicked off? What is going on here, people? The game's starting, right? I'm on the wrong channel, man. What is going on here? What am I doing? The game ain't started yet, right? They're just about to start. Oh, my days. I'm looking on the wrong BT Sport channel. All right, there we go. We're here, people. We're here. All right, the game's just about to kick off. Let's get to the Champions League page as we get ready. I love that graphic. What a graphic. If only Arsenal were in the Champions League, I'd be so hyped up right now. Yeah, the ref's got dodgy batteries on his arm or something. It's all over the place. Technical difficulties, What am I going with in this prediction? See, I would have gone with a Villarreal win, but they're not in good form either, really. Although they're unbeaten in their last 3. Man United haven't won the last 3. What am I going for here? I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Little bit of a new manager bounce. I'll go for 1-1. Omar says 2-1 Villarreal. Shaney said 3-1 to Villa. Let's go. Don't cry for me, Bruno Fernandes. Sit on the bench, Bruno, and relax, mate. Yeah, he's been stinking out the place for weeks. Dan Yuma is brilliant. He was at Bournemouth. Yeah, I noticed him in the game the other day, man. He was ripping them apart. United, CR7 will score 2. It wouldn't surprise me. Carrick's football IQ is good, may make a decent manager. Yeah, if he does well while he's in temporary charge, I don't think he'll get the United job. Man said all they get off a bounce is a 1-1 draw. I mean, listen, man. They got a few missing. What do I reckon? Yeah, I'm going 1-1. I'm going 1-1, people. I'm sitting on the fence. Scamcho to show why Ollie doesn't rate him. He has got a good record in the Champions League, I believe, but I think it's good that Carrick has changed things up a little bit, at least, rather than just coming in and, feeling intimidated to play the same team, We are late as well. They should have kicked off, 5 minutes ago? They're 5 minutes late while this referee sorts out the batteries. I mean, the players are still warming up on the pitch. Refs dip down the tunnel. Yeah, I told you the game's a mess. Man's got no batteries in his arms. Man United 2, the Spanish Watford 9. You think they'll be seeing today? Ollie is sabotaging the game. Ollie's took the batteries with him, man. He said, listen, this game's getting called off. If I'm not managing, no one ain't playing. Rick said, Curtis, would you say Maguire is a Beko, Samsung, KitchenAid, or an LG fridge? Can't make my mind up. See, in my head, I was thinking LG, a big LG, or a big Samsung, the big American fridge with the ice thing in the front and all that. The biggest fridge possible, to be honest, is what this guy is. But he's definitely a big old fridge. Martial, the French Darren Bent. It's funny how people always use Darren Bent as a player to slander people. He actually had a decent goal record. Big up Johnny, who said, big up Big C here, listening from the gym. Big up to you. Ollie tax still in effect. Right, the referee is out now. Looks like we're about to get going. So let me get the timer ready, actually. It's Villarreal against Manchester United, Champions League settings. Like I said, Man United could find themselves as low as third if results go against them today. But as I was saying before, I was kind of celebrating, oh man, you could end up in the Europa League. But like somebody said in the comments earlier, they may actually win the Europa League. So are we better off they qualify and then just get smoked by like PSG or Bayern Munich or someone? So yeah, I'm not too sure. We're about to kick off. The players take the knee. Can't believe Donny van der Beek is actually playing football, and Jadon Sancho is crazy. Thought these guys retired under Ollie. We're about to kick off, people. Score predictions in there. You can see the teams. We are underway, people. Manchester United kicked the ball out for a throw-in. Maurizio said he's very happy at PSG. Seems like the move won't go ahead. I mean, listen, he has to say that, don't he, publicly. Can't come out in an interview and go, do you know what, mate? I'm not happy here and I want to go to Man United. Next minute you don't get the United move and then Paris Saint-Germain ultras will turn on him very fast. He's going to say all the right things in public. Curtis and he's humbled. Hey, man, I'm a humble guy, people. I'm a humble guy. They started already. Yeah, we're underway, people. We are underway. Ref's trying to tune into the stream. McFred must have that United hierarchy's nudes. I don't know how they survive. I don't know how. They are pretty bad. Ref's trying to tune into the stream. Ref said, listen, mate, I don't care about Ronaldo. We do not start this game until I can tune into Curtis Shaw TV's watch along, yeah? I don't care. I'm not getting on with this. I need to hear what he's saying. So big up the ref. CDO5, Curtis, do you believe CR7 had a negative impact on the United team in terms of changing the way they play to accommodate him? A few managers have been sacked of teams he has been part of recently. It's very difficult for me to believe that Ronaldo makes any team weaker. But the one thing I would say, you do have to play different. This ain't the Ronaldo that played in the Prem 10 years ago with wild levels of energy and pace. This is an older Ronaldo. He's not going to press from the front. You've got to spam crosses in for him and create service for him. So I would say the problem lies more with Manchester United than Ronaldo. I think they haven't figured out how to, get the best out of him on a weekly basis. Interesting thing now, it looks as if Martial is starting through the middle and Ronaldo's on the left. That is a free kick to Man United about 35 yards out. This could be Ronaldo knuckleball settings, although he only scores about one free kick every 30, I think. Good evening to Mangis. Let's go. Adam said 4-2 Villarreal. I would have went with a draw, but saw Maguire's starting. Buenos Aires Guna said, Poch is definitely not 100% happy in France. I believe his family doesn't even live with him. No, they don't. I saw an interview he did with Julian Laurens, and he was saying, yeah, his missus and I think his kids, they haven't even moved. They still live in London. He hasn't even bought a house in Paris. He's living in a hotel, in the club hotel. So he's clearly not settled. He's probably struggling to deal with the egos of Neymar and some of the others. Big up Jar Scoop, Big C, best YouTube commentator on the scene. I appreciate that. Ball whipped in. Header. Oh, side net in there from McTominay. Nice cross there from Tellez and goes just wide. King said, what's all this talk saying CR7 is the problem? United are first in their group because of him. They would be lower in the Premier League if not for him. I agree. Ronaldo is not going to make you worse. I just think United had a responsibility that if you're signing a player, you've got to know what you're buying and how to get the best out of him. And this is like I've been saying with Arsenal, like you give Aubameyang a new contract, understand what player you've got on your hands and how to get the best out of him. I think a lot of the time, these guys, they're acting like it's Football Manager. You're just signing a good player. You haven't got no actual tactics of how to get the best out of that player, But here says, big up Curtis, big up to you. Asanda said, I miss Emery, honestly, more happy when he was in charge. I mean, listen, he failed in the end. I think the communication and not giving him the players that he wanted is a thing that really held him back. Raziel said, off topic, just rewatched Pepe's 18-19 season goals. He should be playing striker when you look at his goals. It's amazing how many people say that. Shouldn't Maguire be in a Greek jail? I don't think they could fit his head in the jail, mate. They said, listen, we got to build a new jail to fit him in, mate. We just let him go. Breaking news, Poch has found a house in Manchester. He's actually in Manchester now, isn't he? Because PSG have got Man City, so maybe he'll go house hunting later on. Jake said he's still more than capable of the big moments. Yeah, listen, Ronaldo's probably United's best player, even at 36. The board failed Emery, not the other way around. Definitely wasn't back properly. Here come Villarreal, their first attack of the night. Edge of the penalty area, shooting opportunity. Shoots, saved by De Gea. Palms it out, left foot shot. Didn't get it right in the corner. It was a decent strike. De Gea palms it out and Villarreal retain possession. And they start again. First shot of the night there for Villarreal. You know that big old fridge head man then. Anthony said that's how Mourinho was rolling when United manager, living out of a whole hotel whilst family all stayed in London. Poch's family are no different. That's the main reason why I see him coming back. Listen, if Man United can agree a compensation package with PSG, I would bet money on it that Poch will end up at Manchester United. He wants it. Apparently, you know, he went for dinner with Ferguson one time. He said that that's his dream club to manage. You know, if United are aggressive, they'll get him. It's as simple as that. And they should be able to. No talk of Poch. Carrick is a better manager. Carrick in. Yeah, you never know. Win a few games, they might give him the job like they did Ollie, but I think they've learnt from that one. Villarreal, like I said, that was their first shot. Quite a comfortable save there for De Gea. Tips it wide. He should have saved it. Big up Temp. No stress stream. Yeah, man, no stress. This ain't like the Liverpool game the other day. That was pure stress. This is no stress, you know, Champions League. Like I said, people, tomorrow I'll be back with the Arsenal stream at 2 o'clock. It was a shorter stream today as I was recording Talk is Cheap. And then tomorrow at 7:45 for an 8 o'clock kickoff, we'll be doing Man City against PSG. That's a really, really big game. Sort of heavyweight clash. Big C, Emery and Arteta, who is a better coach. Listen, Emery's done far more in the game than Mikel Arteta. You know, what's he won? 3, 4 Europa Leagues? You can't put Arteta over him. He finished 5th in the Prem with an Arsenal team that was worse than the one we've got now. So, and he should have got top 4, let's be honest. Ollie will get a job somewhere back home. I can't see Ollie getting any real big job around Europe. No disrespect to the Norwegian league, but, you know, I feel I couldn't see a team in the Premier League hiring Ollie as their manager. You know, he hasn't really proved anything. Big up Craig, hit the like if you haven't already. Nearly 400 people in the chat, really appreciate it. Obviously I realise, you know, Man United, there are a lot of Man United YouTubers who cover these games as well, so really appreciate the support, people. Big up to all of you. Latte, Emery all day. Listen, Emery, like I said, I think if he spoke fluent English, he would probably still be the Arsenal manager. I think communication got the better of him big time. Villarreal have started this game poor. They do not look very good. They're not keeping the ball well. Francesco said, I think Van der Beek is class. I would love him at Arsenal. A lot of Arsenal fans were saying they would have liked Arsenal to have gone after him. Cannot understand why Ollie didn't give him more of a chance. Justin said, why would Poch leave when he's on the verge of his first ever league title? Like I said, man, family is different to a job, innit? You know, he's in Paris by himself in a hotel while all his family are back in London. You know, and like I said, the Man United job is the one he wants. You've also got to look at, he's probably thinking if he doesn't win the Champions League with PSG this season, they might sack him and he's got no job. He's only got 18 months left on his contract. If he can go to Man United and say, listen, give me more wages than I'm on, I get back to England where his family is, and they maybe give him a 3 or 4 year deal, it gives him stability as well. So I can understand why he would take it. Here come Villarreal on the attack in the penalty area. Ball rolled out wide. Crossing opportunity cleared away. But Villarreal retained possession. Abdi said, big up Curtis. Our standards have dropped as a football club. Arteta is the worst manager in the top 6. Who would you get if he was sacked? The problem is now, Abdi, we are running out of options. You know, a month or so ago, we were saying Zinedine Zidane or Antonio Conte. Now, Conte's gone to our rivals. Oh, here come Villarreal. Chance. Oh, side netting. First chance of the game. Well, good chance of the game there. Got the better of Tellez and hit the side netting. We now know that Zinedine Zidane, he's turned down the Man United job. He probably doesn't want to come to England at all. So the two big managers that were out of work, we've got no chance of probably getting either one of them. So we're stuck with Arteta for now. I can't lie, people. We are stuck with him. But yeah, if Man United appoint a good manager, if they appoint Poch, you would have to say we got the worst manager out of the big six clubs. Arteta's a mini Wenger, I mean. Yeah, don't get me started, Buenos Aires, man. Robert said, blessings, Big C. Enjoy that Talk is Cheap show. Keep up the good work, my bro. Big up, Robert. CDO5 prediction for Arsenal Newcastle. Drop Saka. Hey, listen, and on the Talk is Cheap today, I actually said that. I said I would make 3 changes. I would bring in Ainsley for Lokonga. I would bring in Tierney for Tavares. And I would bring in Martinelli for Saka. They're the 3. And I predicted a 3-1 win. They're appealing for handball there, Villarreal. That's not a penalty, man. His arm's right next to him, Wan-Bissaka. It'll be a corner to Villarreal. Big up Imran Mohammed. He said, hey, Curtis, love your content. Keep it coming. Big up to you, bro. Anthony said, Carrick hasn't even got his full coaching badges, so I believe he's not actually allowed to manage United for more than 60 days. Same applies to Fletcher. They need a new boss. I mean, this guy's taking training without the full coaching badges, What's some real Mike Bassett settings going on, man? Corner to Villarreal. Parejo to take it. In swinging corner. Can Villarreal take the lead? 10 minutes gone, people. In swinging corner. Parejo whips it in. Deep back post. Flicked away. Goes out for another corner on the other side. Jeff said if Emery was backed as much as Arteta, I think he would have done better. I agree with that. If you'd have given him the Zahas he wanted Fabinho, I think we would have been in better shape. Craig said, Curtis, the Spanish omelette turned into scrambled egg on... Yo, man. Oh, dear me. D-Mans, let's hit 100 likes. Yeah, man, no pressure, people. Smash that like if you can. Ashton said Ramsey, Mkhitaryan, and Guendouzi were all better than what we have at the moment. I'd say we have a worse midfield than under Emery. Yeah, maybe. We had a decent midfield, Ozil as well. But the back four was not great. The back four, we had Socrates and Lichtsteiner, Monreal, Peter Cech in goal. Ball whipped in, headed over the bar by Villarreal. We had some pretty bad players there. Certainly didn't have the strength in depth that we've got now. Justin said, but doesn't he want to get rid of his loser label? We were talking about Poch. Yeah, I get you. So a French title would have looked good on his CV. Big up the family. He said his missus just had a new baby. Not been able to watch live for a bit. Hope everything's going well with your new baby, man. I remember them sleepless nights. Not easy, but it's all worth it. But I've been watching in the evening. Good to catch you on a live, Curtis. Big up to you, bro. Hope everything's well with the family. Francesco said, someone like Roberto Martinez would do really well at someone like Man. I think they want someone with a bigger reputation than Roberto Martinez. He didn't do great at Wigan or Everton, really. Anthony said Ten Hag. Ten Hag is definitely very good. I just don't think he wants to leave Ajax till the summer, if at all. Leon said, Curtis, thoughts on Saka this season? Underwhelming. Listen, I said this as well today on the show. I know he's a young player, but if we can praise them, we can be constructive with our criticism. Saka's not having a good season. He's had the odd good game, the odd good moment. I think he should be, rested or dropped, however you want to call it. I think Martinelli deserves an opportunity this weekend, or even if you bring Pepe back. But I feel like Martinelli more so. Bayern Munich leading 1-0. Big up to everyone. Keep me up to date with the scores. I do try and check as the game's going on. They lead 1-0 against Dynamo Kiev. I mean, I think you all know who scored the goals, mate. Robert Lewandowski, as Muller calls him. Of course, at 8 o'clock tonight, you got Barcelona, Benfica, Chelsea against Juve. I won't be doing a watch-along later on, unfortunately, as I've got things to do tonight. But I will be doing Man City against PSG tomorrow. Curtis, do you think Valverde would be good? Not totally convinced with Valverde, man. Martin said, what do you think? See, Aubameyang, Saka, ESR, Sambi and Nuno all dropped. I mean, who are you going to bring in then? Who would you bring in for them? Sambi, I would go along with. Saka, yeah. Nuno, yeah. As I said, Aubameyang, who do you bring in for him? I suppose you could bring in Pepe for Saka. It'd be interesting. I don't think he would make as many changes as that. Curtis, do you think Vieira will be a top manager? Yeah, I hope he is. I hope he does well at Palace and gets a big move. You never know. He could be a future Arsenal manager. Bayern slapped it 1-0. Emery has done a good job of this Villarreal side. They look organised. Yeah, listen, you get Villarreal in the Champions League and you win a European trophy, man. You've done a great job. It's a small place. They don't have a lot of money to spend. They're just disciplined, organised team. MD said, Carrick disaster class incoming. It would be classed as a disaster if they lost this game. Villarreal in charge in the opening minute. Curtis, come on. Well, they're keeping the ball better now, but United do look a bit dangerous on the counter-attack. Big up, David, for becoming a member. Really appreciate it, bro. You've been supporting for a long time as well. As I said, we'll do a member stream this weekend, probably on Sunday. So look out for that. Appreciate your support, bro. Steve Bruce to United, I mean, I would love to see that for banter purposes, of course. Amo said, shows this sacking was not planned. The running of Manchester United is wild. You know, how can you not have a plan? How have they not got a manager lined up? You know, makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. You're a big club like that, and you didn't have it lined up. Crazy. Did I put Xhaka mode on? I need to put Xhaka mode on, man. The comments are, I'm a little bit behind. Xhaka mode's going on, people. There you go. Slow mode settings, because I notice I'm a bit behind on the comments. Omar said, I'm still laughing at the Josh Kroenke Adele part. Hey, that was banging, man. That was banging. We got Phil Mitchell in the chat. EastEnders legend. All right, Curtis, how's it going? All right, mate. How's Walford? How's EastEnders? Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Big up to you, bro. Carrick on some non-league thing. Michael Vanarama Carrick. Listen, he ain't going to get the job, you know what I mean? Like you said, the man can only coach for, 60 days? Then he's out. Mark said, big up, Curtis. I missed these nights for Arsenal. We need to get back there. We ain't seen these nights for a long time, man, and that's the problem. We are in Xhaka mode, people. Xhaka mode activated. I should even start talking slower, like, we're in Xhaka mode. Oh, dear. When Granit comes back, man. Apparently, we're missing Granit Xhaka in midfield. That's what they tell me. We're missing Granit Xhaka. Mark said, we all knew United was messed up when they didn't get Conte. And Conte clearly was waiting for that job as well, you know. Yasser said, just picked up his son from after school club. Big up to you, Curtis. Hey, big up to you and your son, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Broad said, give Goldbridge the United job. This will go well with his plan of world domination. Yeah, why not? Rick said, wish I could support as a member too, Curtis, and support the channel. Bit short of peas at the moment. Hope to in the future. But hey, listen, no worries, bro. Comment, like, subscribe. That's more than enough for me, my friend. Hope all is well. Pablo Mari mode also, exactly. That's definitely a slow mode. The game, not too much happening at the moment. Is Rulli in goal for Villarreal. It's a risky pass. They get away with it there. Mini Leafy said, love the last Arsenal therapy session, Curtis. Big up, Big C, bro. We did 2 hours yesterday for Arsenal therapy. It was mad. The press conference, all of it, it was wild, you know. So, yeah, it carried us through, to be fair. Martin said, anyone think that Rodgers had his heart set on United? I think in the back of his mind, he switched off a little bit at Leicester. He saw them links to Man United and he thought, right, this is my chance to go and make up for what happened at Liverpool when it went wrong, and now that job looks like it's slipping away from him. Chris Garvey said, what has Emery won in the domestic league? I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if he's won anything. Maybe a Spanish Cup. Let's have a look. What has he won? Yeah, and in fact, yeah, he's won things at PSG, hasn't he? Must have won a few things there. What did he win? He was the manager of Spartak Moscow. I never knew that. He won a few, although he didn't win the title in that season. It doesn't even. Oh, right, here we go. PSG won the league, won 2 French Cups, and he won their equivalent of the Community Shield. He won the. What did he win? 4 Europa Leagues. Yeah, nothing in the Spanish league, but still, 4 Europa Leagues is not to be sniffed at. Ram said, Curtis, would you take Steven Gerrard at Arsenal? Nah, I think we need better. Listen, I like Gerrard, but I'm not. I ain't trying to get Gerrard. He won a Super Cup at Seville. Did he win a Super Cup? Oh, yeah, because they must have played in the Super Cup a few times after winning the Europa League. 4 Europa Leagues is mad, man. You have to put respect on that. Colin said, I honestly don't mind Xhaka back in midfield considering how thin we are. That's what desperation does to us, isn't it? It's like, what do they call it? Stockholm. You start loving your enemy if you're with them for long enough, you know. That's Xhaka. We're so bad in midfield, we start thinking we need Xhaka. On paper, Emery is actually a top manager. Shame it didn't work out. Yeah, it is. Villarreal inside the penalty area. Crossing opportunity. That is poor. Villarreal, they look like they're lacking quality in this game. I don't know what it is, man. They're getting in decent areas. Their final ball is just not there at the moment. Poor game so far. 20 minutes gone. Wasim said, Big C, have you asked for Arsenal home kit with Xhaka on the back for Christmas? Bro, you think I'll walk down the street with Granit Xhaka on the back of my shirt? I would not. I wouldn't leave the house. I wouldn't even wear it. I'd feel dirty wearing that. Granit Xhaka, especially the amount of criticism I've given him. Definitely not. He's better than Arteta. 100%. 100%. Is that what it's called? Forgive me if I got it wrong. I'm sure it's called Stockholm Syndrome. Something like... Man said the Carrick tax, you know. You know if Villarreal score, that's what I'm going to tweet. Carrick tax. Marvu, look at the way Villarreal is playing. Emery was disrespected at Arsenal. And the thing is, you know, if we'd have allowed him to build a better team, who knows what sort of team he could have had. But like I said, the communication done him. Oh, Ronaldo is fuming. Ronaldo thought he was fouled there. Didn't get the free kick. And then 5 seconds later, he gives the free kick to Villarreal. Ronaldo's fuming with the ref. I mean, he barges into him there. I think that could be a free kick, but hey. Buenos Aires Gunnar said, I think I would try Leno in midfield before I want Xhaka. I have to admit, I feel like Xhaka, his time's done at Arsenal. It's been done for a while as well, but who's better, Xhaka or Elneny? Do you know what? I genuinely couldn't tell you. I mean, Xhaka has had, I would say Xhaka has had more good games than Elneny, but then he's had more bad games. And he's made more mistakes as well. You know, so they're both bad. They're both bad, man. It's not an easy one to answer. Stockholm Syndrome, is that where you become emotionally attached to your kidnapper? Yeah, something like that, innit? You know, we're so bad, it's making people think we want Xhaka in the team. That's the pain of Arsenal people. Noel said, Arteta says everything is great when we win, lose, and it's because the players are young. He forgets players are coached from the age of 10. So why are we making basic mistakes? Who's not doing their job? And like I said, nobody forced Mikel Arteta to buy young players, you know. He could have bought more experienced, better players, but didn't want to do it. It's almost as if he bought young players so that if it went wrong, he had the excuse of saying, oh, but we're a young team. You know, well, no one forced you to buy young players. Xhaka is much better than Elneny. Xhaka can actually switch a ball, Elneny just sideways and backwards. I have to admit, if the two players were up for sale, Xhaka would get a better move than Elneny, you know, for sure. So, yeah, you would have to just lean towards Xhaka. Chris said Elneny is always a 5. Xhaka ranges from an 8 to a 1. That's a pretty good explanation. He's either terrible or he's decent, where Elneny is just meaty all the time, you know. Arsenal merch, buy your own Xhaka captain armbands to throw on the ground and give the middle finger. Do you know what? I've been getting emails from Arsenal today, man. Oh, Black Friday sale starts early. Get the home... I was like, relax yourself, man. You just lost 4-0. Ain't no Black Friday at Arsenal. You lot need to win a game or something. Broad said Xhaka is the man who beat the system at Arsenal. You know them ones? He should have been, you know, sentenced and somehow got not guilty. Doogie said, Curtis, whatever you're planning to tweet, don't. You have a reputation. I know, man. I have to stop with that. I start saying, man, you were terrible. They'll probably score straight away. Mohammed, I'm not doing the Chelsea v Juve game today, unfortunately, man. I got a few things to do later on. Kugler Pete said, no, I prefer young players than risk much money on experienced players. Like, yeah, I mean, listen, though. If you buy young or you buy experienced, they have to be quality. But what I'm saying, you know, if you buy a lot of young players, you don't have that know-how, which then sometimes in games like we saw at the weekend against Liverpool, we seemed a little bit naive, you know. Broad said, El Neni going to move to San Marino next. That's probably about the level. Buy the kits, people. Hey, man, no, I think we'll leave them alone for now. Are you going to Old Trafford? I've got a ticket. I'm not sure yet, though. We'll have to see. Big up Alvin. Yes, yeah, we're saying, bro, just come back from work. Hope you're good. Everything's good, bro. Hope you're well. Young players lower the standards, and Arteta knows that. I wonder, is it a control issue with Arteta? I just get this impression with Arteta that he loves to be in control of the entire situation and the way players are. And I think that when you sign young players that are relatively unproven, they're going to look up to Arteta a little bit because they're young, they're finding their way in the game. Where a more experienced, established player will probably have a little bit more to say to Mikel Arteta, you know. So I wonder if that's why he prefers to coach young players. Amo said Chelsea Juve got 0-0 written all over it. Kelvin said, Curtis, imagine if we won against Liverpool, people would have been snapping up those kits. Yeah, I can't lie, man. I might have had a little I might have had a little something on next day delivery, man, if we turn them over. But yeah, there wasn't any chance of that. King says, tweet something about Maguire. You call him the fridge. Broad said, Red Stripe Premier is now fully professional. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready. Who we playing for, man? Portmore, Tivoli Gardens. Where we going? You see, man, in the Jamaican Premier League, man. I'm ready for it. Rick said, Curtis, you know Oneni scored the only goal against MSN at the Camp Nou. Greatest midfielder of this generation. What a goal that was as well, by the way. I remember that. The Champions League days, eh? Here come Villarreal. Ball over the top. Into the penalty area. Can he pick someone out? Pulls it back. Shot! Oh, what a save by De Gea. Reaction save with his right hand. Man United can break. McTominay finds Martial. And it's a tackle. It's a throw-in to United on the halfway line. Good save there by David De Gea. Let's have a look. Temp said, Curtis, you should have slandered Arsenal on Twitter before the game. We'd have been 3-point collected. People can't handle that, man. Twitter is a fragile place, especially when it comes to the Arsenal fan base. We're the only fan base that, you know, have a go at each other all the time. It's crazy. Oh, Jamaica at the next World Cup. It's not looking like it, man. They've had a slow qualification period. Manager managed to get Mikel Antonio and benched him for the first 2 games, which is crazy. Carrick tax is the exact same as Ollie tax, just in a different currency. Oh, my days. Come Portmore United. I'm ready, man. Get the contract ready, people. Get me over there. I'm ready. I'll go play over there, man. Jamaican Premier League. I'm ready for it. Arteta is a control freak. Would explain why Aubameyang is down tools. I mean, listen, we're assuming. I'm just making a suggestion. Arteta the dictator. Martial's time at United looks done. It's crazy, isn't it? Because it looked as if Martial was going to become a superstar at United, and it just hasn't happened. Man said, Spud me, G. Hey, come on, bro. Come on. Saeed settings, man. You know what I'm saying? Waterhouse FC. Straight. Jamaica ain't going nowhere this year. Yeah, man. They should have qualified with that squad, but some of the team selections, man. They were calling Whitmore the Jamaican Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, so that tells you everything. Martin said, one thing for sure, All or Nothing show is going to seriously paint Arteta in some kind of picture, good or bad, who knows. That is going to break records. Do you know, I just wanted to let you know, people, just in case you weren't aware, the Arsene Wenger movie is out now. I'm actually going to watch it tonight. I think you can get it on the Sky Store or on Amazon, I believe. So I'm going to watch that Wenger the Invincibles movie. I'm going to watch that later on tonight. And we'll speak about it in the stream tomorrow. See if they say anything that we didn't already know. Arteta Mugabe, you know, yo. Dictator settings. Corner to Manchester United. Great ball in there by Sancho. Cleared away. Ronaldo is applauding the cross from Jadon Sancho, and it is a corner to Manchester United. Shaquille said Martial is quality. Arsenal should be getting him. Would you take Martial at Arsenal? Where would you play him? Left wing up front? He is definitely a good player. He's just a bit moody, isn't he? And a bit inconsistent. Is it free on Amazon Prime? I'm not sure, you know, broads. I'm not sure. I would imagine you have to pay for it, you know. Because I think I saw on Sky Store they were charging $5.99 for it. Just joined Curtis Howe, Man United dealing with no wheel. Well, Carrick tax, man. The same tax as Ollie, apparently. Just, yeah, different currency. Corner's cleared. Comes back out to Tellez. Crossing opportunity. Whips it in. That's a decent ball. Back post. Ronaldo heads it straight at the goalkeeper. That one, he's got a serious jump, hasn't he, Ronaldo? Man just hangs in the air. Leon said Martial should have remained a left winger. You're not rating him as the striker, central. Arsenal ain't giving us nothing for free. Ain't that the truth? They ain't going to give us a movie for free. They're definitely going to charge. It's been a poor first half an hour. Even there, simple pass for Villarreal. Goes out of play for a throw-in. Omar said my pizza has just arrived. More exciting than this game. I'm telling you, what flavour are you going with? Definitely got more flavour than this game. This is a bland cheese and tomato, man. Broad said, bro, I paid for that Wenger and David Dean thing. Wasted money, if you ask me. I didn't even bother paying. I didn't even watch it. Would you take Ivan Toney? I would go for someone else first. Just simply for the fact that he would cost a lot of money. I saw an interview with was it the chairman of Brentford? He was saying, you know, if Ollie Watkins cost 32 million and Ivan Toney scored more goals in the Championship than Ollie Watkins, then they would want at least 40 million for him. I'm just not sure. Oh, here's a chance for Villarreal. Good defending there by Lindelof. Something you don't say too often. He was saying they would want over 40 million for him. I just don't see Ivan Toney as a 40 million pound striker. And I agree with Leon. The striker market is not at it right now. It really isn't. Curtis, Ballon d'Or or World Cup? Ballon d'Or or World Cup? What, as an individual player? World Cup is huge, isn't it? But Ballon d'Or, you got to be a World Cup winner, aren't you? But Ballon d'Or puts you in a company. I feel like Ballon d'Or's bigger as an individual. You know, let's face it, there are poor players that have won the World Cup just being a part of a very good team. Ballon d'Or is a handful of players, you know, have won the Ballon d'Or, the very best. I feel like as an individual player, the Ballon d'Or is... But then the World Cup lifting that gold trophy, man, I don't know. Growing up, I would have always said the World Cup, man. You know, there's no bigger trophy to lift. But just, you know, winning the Ballon d'Or means you are actually one of the best players to have played the game, where you can win a World Cup and be bang average. You know, like you said, Mustafi won the World Cup, yeah. You know, Mustafi won the World Cup. World Cup can lift a nation, yeah. I think the World Cup is more powerful. No, do you know what? I'm going Ballon d'Or. Do you know why I'm going Ballon d'Or? Because I could win the World Cup and have no major part in it. I could have no major part in it. I could just be a squad player who was just there, like Mustafi. If I win the Ballon d'Or, it means I've tore up the place and I'm one of the very best ever players, really. So I'm taking the Ballon d'Or, man. I know it's a bit selfish, but yeah, man, Ballon d'Or winner. You know what I mean? I might win the Ballon d'Or and win the World Cup anyway. Mustafi was quality. I mean, not high quality, that's for certain. Can't believe you're even debating. It's crazy because, listen, from my point of view, the World Cup is the biggest trophy you can win in football. It just depends on the role that I played in winning that World Cup, and the question wasn't specific. So I'm taking the Ballon d'Or. I want to go down in the history books. You know? Man said, nation, my back foot, Ballon d'Or can lift my cabinet. Oh, dear me. Ballon d'Or for the legacy. Free kick to Manchester United, 25 yards out. Are people seriously saying the Ballon d'Or is overrated? Ballon d'Or is huge, man. It's iconic. It's iconic. Ronaldo, free kick, 25 yards out. Can he score? Ronaldo, straight into the wall. You know he only scores like 1 in every 30. Marvel, hey, I will not accept slander like that on this channel. You know, I'm in the history books. In a small part of the East Midlands, you know, I'm iconic. You know, if they made FIFA in the East Midlands, I would be an icon. So I will not have that kind of slander on this channel. You know? Ballon d'Or is just full of air. Ballon d'Or is overrated. Michael Owen won it. Always Ronaldo gets clattered, does well. Martial comes out to Ronaldo. He's got a pass. He gives it away. Henoch said, big ups, Curtis. I can only watch your live videos on watch-alongs because of the time difference in New Zealand, but still watch them 2 p.m. videos back. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much for your support. Robert said, I agree, Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or is personal, World Cup is national. This is how I would put it. This is the best way I would put it. You can win a World Cup and be forgotten as a player, depending on the role you played in that World Cup, right? If you win a Ballon d'Or, you will never be forgotten as an individual player. That's the reason that I'm more leaning towards Ballon d'Or. You will never forget the guy who won the Ballon d'Or. There are guys who won World Cups, we wouldn't even know them. There's somebody. So it depends on the role you played. Oh, Fred there has slipped. He's injured. Oh, he's rolled his ankle by the look of it. Yeah, Marvu he's a troll, is he? You know what I mean? He loves it. But we accept him. He's part of the community. He's like the mad, the mad uncle. He's like the mad uncle, isn't he? Mad Uncle Marvu, man. Ballon d'Or is a scam now. Yeah, we know it is now. It's madness. It's, it's all politics now, isn't it? Jeff said, Curtis, your trophy cabinet is bigger than Spurs. Come on, man. Even on the YouTube game, I got more than Spurs in there. You know what I'm saying? They got pure dust in there. Nedved winning over Henry discounted that, I hear you. It was a shambles. It was a shambles. Man said I timed him out. I know. Oh, dear. You got to do what you got to do. Man said, my bad. We'll see him in 3 minutes. He's on the naughty step. Let me change the question. Ballon d'Or, are you scoring the last-minute winner in the World Cup? See, now that's different. That's different. Scoring the last-minute winner in the World Cup, I'm taking the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the World Cup. Now you will not forget me. That's for certain. So when you ask that question, yeah, I'll change my answer. Winning goal in the World Cup, last minute, you can't get no bigger than that. So there you go, Kings. There you go. Chunky Monkey, are you doing a watch-along for PSG City yet? I'll be doing that one. 7:45 tomorrow, we'll start that one. Yeah, everyone said, yeah, World Cup then. If you're scoring the winner. Man said, I thought he was an actual troll. Oh, you didn't know it was the real one. He just, man put him out for 5. Curtis Shaw, the English Nicholas Bentner. See the slander what man have started now. Nicholas Bentner, bro, put some respect. They call me the Jamaican English Karim Benzema. That's more the levels I'm expecting. Not no Nicholas Bentner business, people. Oh dear. Rashawn said, still Ballon d'Or. I don't care. This country ain't done nothing for me. He's on straight smoke. Lindelof clatters into him there. They're both injured there. Naughty challenge that. Goetzer has been forgotten. I hear you. He did score a late win on and got forgotten about real quick. But the last minute winner would be epic. They call him Jar Benzema back a yard. Come on, man. Benzi settings, Big body Benz, they call him. And I'm the yard man Benzi, bro. How you mean about Bentner? Look at this now. Look what you... Alvin, come on, man. Man said English. Nah. See what man started now. See what... Man's calling man Sanogo and Benteke. I'm not hearing it. I'm not having it. I'll end the stream. You've set them all off. They retired Curtis Shaw's kit number. Yeah, that number 9, man. They had to take it out. Get rid of it. Done. No one else can wear it. Mark said, evening, Curtis. As an Arsenal fan, I went to watch Newcastle v Brentford last Saturday. By far the best atmosphere I've heard in years. Newcastle fans are lively. It's a very good atmosphere at St James's. It is. I can't lie. Man went on a scouting mission. You're a real fan. I like that. I've been to St James's a few times, man. Great atmosphere. Although I don't like going as an away fan because they put you up high, man. Here's Martial. It's been a poor game so far. 7 minutes till half time. Hinnock said, Curtis, what were your thoughts on Eduardo? Listen, as a finisher, he was lethal. Absolutely lethal. Look at this. Terence calling, man, the Jamaican Francis Jeffers. The disrespect is real, man. You know what I'm saying? United went and bought Rooney from Everton. We bought Francis Jeffers. Curtis Wengin. See. You've set them off now. You've started them now. Look, Jamaica Joel Campbell. Yo, you like that name, innit, Robert? Come on, man. Jar Benzema. Big up man like Broadson over there. Eto or Omri? Omri, man. I ain't picking no one over Omri unless it's R9 as a striker. I'm not accepting anyone. Come Man U. Sancho. Couple step overs. Oh, no, he's lost it. Scamcho's at it again, people. For Dortmund, he would have flew past him there. Graham said, Curtis, what would you say to Arsenal bringing in Sterling and Damsgaard? I thought Damsgaard was really good for Denmark at the Euros. Wouldn't demand a huge fee. The thing is, I don't really hear much about that Damsgaard outside of the Euros, man. So, I don't know. Does he do it at club level as well? I don't know. You know, I'm not sure. Yeah, you lot are getting out of control. Man's calling man the Jamaican Joel Linton. Nah, the disrespect. Joel Linton scores like once every season, though. You know, oh man, Curtis Heskey. Oh, he was good at Leicester, but he wasn't good after that. He wasn't bad at Liverpool, actually. Here come Villarreal, ball whipped in. Good block, and they clear it. It's been a poor game, man. Man said the Jamaican Harry Kane. I mean, as long as I can talk better than him, that brother can't talk. Van der Beek gets booked, yellow card. Jamaican R9. See, that's what I'm talking about. These are the people yeah, that's what I mean. Bad tackle there by Van der Beek. Ooh, I mean, he gets a bit of the ball, but takes the player. Asanda said, let me get a plane ticket to England, Big C. I'll wear your shirt and do the thing. Hey, come on, man. You can represent. We'll split the wage. Curtis Eto, I said it before. I'm not hearing it. I am not putting Eto above Thierry Henry. I can't. I just can't do it. Curtis Palace away is my favourite. Great atmosphere, Selhurst, man. They never stop singing. Jamaican Christopher Ray, yo. The famous George Weah cousin who just played nothing like George Weah. Jamaican Chris Wood. Oh, my. Broad said he's calling himself the Jamaican Chris. He's just a battering ram, isn't he? Free kick to Villarreal over the bar. Wasn't a great free kick. Parejo's got like 40 pace on FIFA. He's like the slowest midfielder you'll ever find. That was an awful free kick. Absolutely awful. Chris said, I don't think Damsgaard is even a starter for Sampdoria. It's one of them, innit, where they have that good tournament. You go and pay about 40 million for him, and then you realise, I made a mad mistake here. You know? John said, big up Big C. Steve v Villa looking hot. Steven Gerrard's Villa looking hot. R9 is the best. Yeah, R9's the ultimate striker, man. Shaquille said, Curtis, those vids of you lobbing keepers, haven't they seen? Do you know what I'm saying? Tell these people, am I gonna have to put the intro on? Nicholas Bentner can't do that, people. Man made me play the intro mid-game, people. Bentner ain't doing that. I don't care what level it is. Look, Jamaican Eddie. Look, Jason Lee. Nah, you lot relax. Bentner ain't doing that. Here come Villarreal. Hey, naughty chop. Left foot deflection. Oh, it's out for a corner. Oh, dear. Temp said, I'm calling you Curtis Eto, not hey. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take an Eto. Yeah, you force me, man. You force my arm, people. The slander's too much. Everyone asked me for the name of that song, you know. Let me get it and tell people, because I honestly, I need to find it again, and then I'll let you know. The intro's legendary. Curtis Whitmore. Hey, I'm a better manager than him as well. I've won titles on Football Manager. I don't think Tapper's won anything. Broads, did you fix your green screen? You killed me last stream. I don't know. What was you doing? Madness on the green screen, Broads. Man got me drawing for the intro mid-stream, people. I'm not having it. Villarreal ball whipped in. They just can't create a chance, man. The intro song. I'll find out, people. A lot of people like that. Do you know what I mean, Polly? Talk to the people, man. You must have seen the intro. They don't hand out intros like that for free, you know. Keepers getting chipped for fun, mate. Olivier Giroud in his first 15 games for Arsenal. Oh, man. What's next? Curtis on the background screen. Hey, it can happen. I might have to go on the green screen one day if this slander continues. Bayern are winning 2-0. Not surprised. Dynamo Kiev away is light work for them. What are we saying? It's got to be... Oh, no, Kingsley Coman with the second. Lewandowski with the first. Curtis is a free agent. Sign a contract, go in and boss the midfield in. I'm ready, people. I'm telling you. I must be better than Xhaka and them, man. Now that green screen I got needs a bit of work. Man said needs work. Get that lighting right and you're good to go, man. Man said I'll pay for that song, man. It's beautiful. It's a classic, isn't it? It's a classic. Don't ever change that intro, said Jay. That intro's coming all the way to the top, man. No messing around. That intro's... We may change up the video setting, but it'll be the same theme song all the way. Man said Tapper is watching saying, the red boy a foreigner diss me. He's never going to call man up now, innit? You know what I'm saying? But Tapper, man. Jamaican Ollie, they calling him, man. Here come Villarreal. Come on. Into the penalty area. What is that? Wow. These men are stinking out the place. Gets to the byline. Whip it across the penalty area, man. A man just shooting near. Hey, I am king. Relax with that one, you know. DG tried to throw that one on me. Cameron Jerome settings. I'm not having it. Man said Agbon Lashaw. Oh, my days. You lot are unstoppable, you know. Why don't more British-born Jamaicans not play for Jamaica? Listen, it's a big question. You know, go there, get them to the World Cup. The problem is, and I'll be totally honest with you, a lot of these guys, their agents are telling them, if you play for England, your value will be higher. You can demand a bigger contract. So they wait, and then they'll go and play for Jamaica when they're late in their 20s or early 30s. Do you know what I mean? And that's the problem. They can't get many players when they're at their prime because their agents and that will be saying, yo, just wait. Half-time whistle goes, people. And that was an absolute stink fest of a first half. That was dreadful. I tell you what, even the slander in the comments is better than watching this. You've carried me through. Awful first half. That Carrick tax, man. That Michael Carrick tax is expensive as well. Villarreal, terrible in the final third. I mean, they're getting into crossing situations where they should cross it. And they're just drilling it near post. They're not even thinking. Broad said, I'm spraying air freshener after that half. I'm telling you, stinkfest. Proper stinkfest. Max Aaron's example, never going to play for England. No chance. You might as well get your Jamaican passport from now. Yeah, no point. Imagine being a right back coming through now and you're like Max Aaron's or Lamptey, like, and you're looking in front of you. You're like, all right, the older ones, you got Kyle Walker, you got Kieran Trippier. Then you've got Trent and Reece James. Like, forget it. It's not going to happen. Max Aaron's might as well go and play for Jamaica from now. Save yourself the time. Wan-Bissaka, go and play African Cup of Nations for Congo. You ain't getting in the English squad unless we got mad injury problems. These men might as well move on. I'm telling you. But I think you just need a group of players now. And again, I don't want to get too political, but for me, looking at what happened after the Euros and the way certain players were treated by certain sections of the fan base after failing in the final, I think that should have been a wake-up call for some of these players to say, listen, man, we got to be totally honest. We're not loved here. We're loved when things are going well, but for when things are going wrong, certain fans are going to turn on us, man. Go and play for Jamaica. You know what I mean? Go play for these man here. They'll love you over there. You know? That first half was woeful. Absolutely woeful. Big up Lattes. Appreciate the super chat, bro. He said, when the intro is on, my 2-year-old daughter comes running in. She loves it. Hey, big up your daughter, man. Listen, the theme tune is legendary, man. He said, Big C, you've been ignoring my comments for 10 minutes. There you go. You know, you could have got a better comment in there and, you know, it's been read. It might be another 10 minutes now. I'm only joking. Martin said, wait, Curtis, wasn't you on TalkSport recently following the footsteps of the big man Agbonlahor? Yeah, last Friday I was on there, man. It was decent, to be fair. Hopefully, you know, from what I've had some good feedback on it. So hopefully I'll get back on there. And I went on there all optimistic about Arsenal going to Liverpool. Didn't quite work out that way, did it? It's a good job I wasn't on afterwards because I would have been slaughtering them on live radio. So it's probably better that I did the preview, not the review. Matty Cash was smart. Yeah, I see Matty Cash. He's going to play for Poland. So he said, listen, I'm a right back. There's about 6 right backs in front of me. World Cups next year. Where's the family from, man? Let's do the family tree and figure out who I can play for. So, yeah, I get it. I think this is what these guys need to do, you know? I believe Chambers has got 1 England cap, you know, 1. Holding hasn't got 1. These men have to go and find out where their grandparents are from, man. Go and play for Scotland or Wales or something. These men ain't getting in no England squad. Big C, sorry I'm late. No worries, man. You know, you got things to do, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Making Jamaica a threat in CONCACAF. Come on, man. Chris said, unfortunately, a spot on Big C. Move on, boys. Big up Michael Foster. Keep up the grind and keep positive. Come on, that's all we can do, my friend. I appreciate it. Get Gabby on. Yeah, I would like to get him on at some stage, to be honest. But Dear said, why do people get upset when their comment's not read? There's usually like 1K people in there. It ain't easy. Listen, them daily Arsenal shows, man, it's really hard. So anybody who ever feels like, you know, I'm banging comments in and they're not being read, you know, I don't ignore comments. It's hard. You can't read all the comments. This is probably an easier stream to get them read because we got, you know, maybe half the numbers of usual. So, man said Matty Kashkovsky. You know, them was. Yo, you got to study your background, man. I'm telling you, have I got an uncle or something from San Marino? You know, I'll be over there, man. They got butchers and postmen playing for them. You get that game against England, that's enough. Please make a stream on the dark side of football, a Molina stream. Yeah, he said some real bad things, man. It's yeah, maybe we'll talk about it in a stream. Holding better hope there's some Gibraltar in his ancestry. I'm telling you, he needs something. He needs to ring up his granddad and grandma and say, listen, man, what other countries we got here? Because this England call-up, it's not coming for Rob Holding, I'm telling you. Carrick at the wheel. So it begins. Listen, if he loses or if they go a goal down, I'll be tweeting the Carrick tax tweet. Curtis, whoever that lad is in the intro, sign him up. I'm telling you, man, he looks like a baller to me. Polymation said Jamaica has the potential to become a sports mecca. That hard food got man turning up. I'm telling you. Look at Usain Bolt, man, them fast twitch fibers. And how quick, but yeah, Jamaica, man. The problem is the infrastructure of the national team. The JFF needs to be more organised, man. That's the problem. The federation. Yeah, that Ben Brereton, do you know what? I've seen him a few times in Nottingham because he used to play for Nottingham Forest. He went to Blackburn. This brother found out he's got like, his grandma's like half Chilean or something. He would have never got called up for England. This man's playing in World Cup qualifiers. I think he scored against Colombia. He was saying that his Instagram account went from like 100,000 followers to over 1 million because like the whole of Chile follows him. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, these men need to find out where they're from. Luke said you need that second channel started. Listen, it's coming, man. 100% it's coming. Whether it's on Twitch or YouTube, you know, we'll figure it out, people. It's on the way. I don't like to do things by half. So, you know, when I add that second channel, I got to do it properly, you know. Just figuring out whether we do another YouTube channel or whether we move it over to Twitch for the second one. Big up James, only just got in and tuned in. I appreciate that. Will you be chuffed if Carrick is worse than Ollie? I mean, it'll give us something to laugh about, that's for certain. Cole Jenkinson played for Finland as well. Makes sense. Antonio goal, yeah. Oh, man, the goal. In fact, he scored in both qualifiers. He chipped the keeper in the first one against, I think, El Salvador, and then he scored that rocket against America. Big up Fran in the chat. Hope you're well, my bro. He said, yes, community. Fran, are Peterborough ever going to win a game? I was just watching your stream. I'm just like, yo, this man's going to travel the whole of England this year. I'm not sure if Peterborough are going to get one victory away from home. It's all mad. Sidant said, Big C, loved the Arsenal therapy yesterday. Oh, man. 2 hours. It took us 2 hours to figure out what was going on. You know, them ones. How do you become a member, Curtis? I'm having trouble. Links in the description, bro. Just below, click on that. And that will give you the option. There's 3 options to become a member and certain levels and perks and all that. Big up Saeed. Rob Holding a yardie, man. He might have to find out if there's a little Jamaican there. Sean said, any chance of Kevin Campbell being on the channel this week? We'll have to see. Possibly. I'm going to reach out to a few people this evening and try and get a couple of collabs this week. Obviously, we'll be building up to the Newcastle game. 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. Great opportunity to get 3 points. Teddy said, question, why don't you stream these watch-alongs on both? Yeah, it's just, my feeling was kind of, if it's on YouTube and on Twitch, I feel like most people would watch it on YouTube. But then I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll do something. Definitely, we're going to expand. Carl said, good to catch you live on a stress-free game. Yeah, we're chilling, people. We're chilling, you know. These ones are nice and relaxed. Over 500 of you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe as we move towards 40k and beyond. Yeah, these ones are stress-free, man. Fran said, I'm not on the radio tomorrow. They're playing Blackburn away, so let's see if they get a win when I'm not around. Oh, man. Them streams, man, they look painful. Giles said, AC, would be awesome if you have another 3rd channel doing vlogs and showing us your life. Listen, all these things will come, people. All these things, you know, just give me some time. We'll get there. We'll get there, don't worry. Man said, Agbon Lashaw. Oh, man. Madness. Jeff said, you and Big Kev streams are legendary. Yeah, like that one last week, I think, was probably the best one since he's been coming on the channel, to be honest. It was enjoyable. Yeah, man saying 3rd channel. Hey, relax, man. Maybe we do the 2nd one, the 3rd one. I don't know about that. That's a long way off. You know, give me some time, people. Member link isn't working for me. I don't know what's going off there, my friend. I think I did copy and paste it, right? Yeah, it looks like the same link. Apologies if it's not working. If not, you can go on the channel, on the channel, next to subscribe, it should say join, and you can do it that way as well. Tau said, Curtis, I'm replaying Football Manager 2018 and I've signed you. Come on, bro. What a signing. That's a world-class signing. They should be unveiling me and everything. They had me on some madness on there, man. They gave me some bad stats towards the end. But yeah, I've been on a few Football Managers. Man said, get to work, bro, on them channels. The community are speaking. Bro, you know what? It's managing one's enough, you know what I mean? We'll get the 2nd one sorted out. I don't know about the 3rd one. You need to relax on them one. I know Fran's got about 7 channels now. You know, I can't keep up. Every week he announces a new channel. But listen, it is what it is. We're trying to make a mark in this scene, you know? Yeah, man, Football Manager doing me dirty with the stats. It's proper bronze card settings they're giving me, man. Sidn't said, Curtis, I'm devastated that Ollie has gone. He was such a nice guy. Yo, bro, like I said, we lost a real one. If you don't support Man United, then we wanted Ollie to stay. Yeah? You know what I mean? We wanted Ollie to stay. I am king. When you drop in the 4th channel, you know what I'm saying? Man want me to go from 1 to 3 channels. Listen, I'm trying to sort things out so I can have a schedule to, you know, get the 2nd channel. And I don't want to just, you know, launch a channel, but the content's not ready. I like to plan these things. But we're definitely going to have the 2nd one soon, very soon. I would like to think before Christmas, to be honest. Get Alan Smith on, one of the most underrated Arsenal players of all time. Listen, do you know what? I honestly, I've tried at times to reach out to some of these players. You know, like I said, I think I had Senderos and Justin Hoyt on, but I got them on when the channel was a lot smaller, so didn't really get much coverage of those interviews. So I will try and get maybe some other Arsenal players back on, but it's not easy. Trust me, we lost a real one in Ollie, man. Ollie was working wonders for me. I enjoyed what Ollie was doing. Watching live from Ethiopia, Big C Lewandowski game is better. I'm not surprised, you know. They're going to slap up Dynamo Kiev. Big brain time, no rush with the channels. Yeah, man. Temp said, Curtis, remember the name of the new channel is The Shaw Factor. I donate my 10% to the support. I'm telling you, some of the names you lot were coming up with were bangers. Shaw Factor's a good one, man. I like that one. Why Always Me said, yo, need to hurry up, Curtis. Come on, we need that quality content. Hey, come on, man. Don't worry. We got it for you, man. We got you. I'll get the second channel soon, man. Don't worry. Jamar said, don't worry. Carrick will get the permanent job. I mean, like I said, Carrick apparently can only do the job for, I think, was people saying 60 days? He's allowed to manage for 60 days because he doesn't have the full coaching badges. So, you know, I'm not expecting Carrick to get the job unless he can quickly do the coaching badges. Abdi said, Curtis, my favourite stream on your channel was the Brentford game. You went mental. I waited 3 months for this. You grabbed the cones and everything. Do you know what? I couldn't believe that game. Honestly, you know when you've had that whole pre-season, the summer, you know, because it was the Euros and the Euros was quite a journey. It was like, it felt like Arsenal hadn't played for ages. Oh, my days. Lewandowski scored a bicycle kick, by the way. What a goal. You wait all that time to watch Arsenal, and I'm like, we're losing 3-0 to a team that didn't even win the championship. These men won the playoffs, and I'm seeing Arsenal get bullied. I couldn't cope with it. My head was gone, I can't lie. Sean said, I've never seen a manager or coach get so much sympathy and protection than Ollie. It's quite astonishing. That club legend status, man, it gave him a lot of credit in the bank, I think. Why Always Curtis, the perfect name? That's not bad. Why Always Curtis, Balotelli settings? That's not bad. I'm always open to suggestions. Charles said you should call the new channel The Late Night Show. Not bad, not bad. The Man City stream was great. So basically, you love the comments where I'm having meltdowns. That's what you're telling me. Yeah, you love all the ones where Arsenal get battered and I'm having a meltdown. Yeah, that's it. Oh, mate, Arteta. That guy, man, he's like he's in Alcatraz, mate. You can't get anywhere near him. The amount of protection that guy's got. Shaquille said, come in, Curtis, we support you. Get the second channel. We'll help you make that extra bite. Hey, listen, man, it's just about... Do you know what it is? Listen, I want to make content that people want to listen to, you know, and watch. So I don't like forcing anything. So, you know, the channel has to be ready. Shaw Factor is the channel name, Raul said. Waffle Time is my favourite, says Badir. Peely Wally said, can I just say, bro, that this channel has got me through some bad times the past year. Much love all, and especially to you, Curtis. Listen, big up to Peely. I appreciate your support. I'm glad it's helped you get through some times. And I have to big up the community as well, because honestly, you don't understand. Some of these games, for example, this game's giving me no enthusiasm whatsoever to watch this game. But the comments is keeping me entertained and keeping me going. So, Peely, big up to you. Hope you're well. Hope things have improved for you over the past year. I'm glad that the content has helped you, man. And like I say, big up to the community as well for being a massive part of that. Second half is underway, people. Well, not underway. They're about to kick off. This game cannot get any worse. That's the only positive I can give you. We are underway, people. Second half is underway. And let's hope we get some goals in this second half. Sidant said, I loved Villarreal, Brentford and City. Again, you love all the games where I'm having meltdowns. Shaw community, we're strong over here, people. We're strong. Shaw Teta Daily. Oh, that's not bad. But, I'm hoping Arteta's not there in the long term. So I won't be naming the channel after him. That's for certain. PG said, listen to you every morning at work. Big up from New York. Big up, bro. Appreciate that. Alex said, straight up, this channel is lit. You're smashing it, mate. Keep the content and commentary going. Thank you very much, bro. It's Shaw time, said Alvin. Not bad either. The Shaw Down. That's a great name. Curtis Shaw therapy is needed every week, man. I'm just hoping that Arsenal win games. Then I don't have to do the therapy every week, He's brought on Willian. Oh, man. Don't. They were dark days, man. And it was these man as well, wasn't it? Villarreal. 10 minutes to go. You need a goal. And he drags off Aubameyang for Willian. How did he survive that? How was the P45 not being written when Willian was coming on for Aubameyang? I will never understand how he survived. Darren said, sleep therapy. I love the game, but games like these, bro. This game right here, This don't feel like Champions League, I'm telling you. Jamar said that Benfica stream is the all-time favourite run ever on this channel. I was going, I think, was it? Which one was it? One of the games I nearly broke my laptop. I couldn't believe it. It was dropping. I actually dropped off the table and I caught it as it was falling off, then pulled the internet wire out. It was carnage, mate. Absolute carnage. I did enjoy the Europa League run last year until we bottled it. Arsenal Therapy is one of the best streams along with the Dot Along. The Dot Along's famous. I don't know why. People love that. Penalty Spot said, how about Are You Sure as a channel name? Not bad. I like the suggestions. People were saying Shawshank Redemption. Here it is. He said it. Yeah, Jack. Shawshank Redemption. Arsenal suffer settings. It's a sure thing. That's not bad. Let me show my word. Curtis, your therapy carries me through the season. It's necessary, you know. It's necessary. People don't understand. When Arsenal lose, it's wild. Do you know what I mean? It gives you head loss. Yeah, I have to have that. The therapy helps me with the feedback that you give. Here come Villarreal, left-hand side, crossing opportunity, and it's blocked. And is that a corner or a throw-in? Wan-Bissaka blocks it. You prick Lacazette, I'm done. You can't miss. Oh, man. The anger when Lacazette missed that. The Buendia stream was legendary. That one there. Do you know what? In the end, that was probably seen as an overreaction because Buendia's had a stinker of a season so far. So maybe it was a good job we didn't get him. Loved that Villarreal stream when Curtis felt sorry for Arteta, then went mad. I'm like, yo, Arteta, and then the manager. Nah, man, it was all mad. Jamar said, smash your laptop after an El Neni screamer. I was finished. Couldn't believe it. I literally caught it with one hand and then pulled the wire out. It was wild. Wild, epic scenes, people. It's a sure thing. It's a sure thing. Hey, no, I don't mind that. That's not bad. Curtis, you 100% need merch with lacquer you bring on it. Yeah, but people ain't going to walk around with that on, surely, man. Maybe it's in-house merch, man, you just wear around. The sure thing is, that's up there. That is up there, I can't lie. Extra time. That's not bad on extra time, I am sure. We're in the second half, people. 3 minutes gone. It still looks as boring as ever, I can't lie. Hussein said the Buendia stream is the GOAT one, Bigsy. Aston Villa, you know. Aston Villa. No disrespect, but Aston Villa. I'm telling you, Villa were treating us like some side dish in the summer. Trying to buy Smith Rowe, grabbing Buendia. They already took Emi Martinez. I was like, yo, who do these lot think they are? But they found their true calling this season, man. You know what I'm saying? They've fallen down the table. Are you going to any game this season? I will. At the moment, I got to be honest with you, people. Like, I'm just in a zone where I was at the Emirates today. It was a nice sunny day. I looked at the Emirates. I thought, yeah, man, spent a bit of time there, did a bit of filming. I thought, yeah, I do miss coming to the Emirates. I can't lie. But, you know, because of the weather, I know it sounds like a bit of a cop-out, but the weather, we're not playing great football. I'm not massively hyped about going at the moment. But listen, I will go. I will go this season, 100%. I missed the Eddie and Nketiah slander. Yeah, people were saying it's a bit too much, you know. The sure thing is definitely that's up there. Sure Sports, that's not bad. Here come Villarreal, ball out wide. Their final ball has been dreadful today. 2-on-1 there, cuts inside. They moved the ball too slow. Look at that, that's awful. Wan-Bissaka clears. Although they do retain possession and they've lost it now to Van der Beek. It sure makes sense. That's not bad as well. Curtis Shaw's therapy session. Big C on that stream. James Benge went on it deeper. The main thing that persuaded Buendia to come to Villa was charm offensive. The rest is history. Listen, like I said, I'm just happy that at the moment he hasn't done nothing really at Villa. Aluminium 20 said, my favourite moment is when Willian was subbed on the Europa and you went mental and said, that's a sackable offence. I couldn't believe it, man. How did he survive that? I will never know. You know, 10 minutes to go, semi-final, you need a goal, you take a Aubameyang off of Willian. I would have been writing up the P45 instantly. Big up Frank, who said, big up, bro, all the way in Jamaica. Big up to you, bro. The Shaw flank redemption. Oh, my days. Yash said, I don't know where this Poch hype comes from. He bottled the league with PSG against Lille, which is impossible to do in Liga. It's a good point. You know, how can you really go to the French league, manage PSG and not win the title with all those players? But they were giving him the excuse that he came in halfway through the season. But I get the impression he's struggling with that dressing room. You know, I think the egos are too big for him, you know. Neymar, they say, is difficult to manage, you know. There ain't a lot you can tell him. Curtis, I remember that on deadline day you swapped Sky Sports for Shaw Sports. Hey, man, yeah, takeover settings, people. We'll be doing that at the end of the January transfer window as well, man. Marvu said, Curtis, Villarreal fans singing Ollie at the wheel. Don't lie, people. They can't be. I mean, I got the volume turned down, but that's mad if they're doing that. Jeff said, I've been to Highbury to watch a replay between Portsmouth and Liverpool. Iconic ground. What a ground, man. Miss that ground, to be fair. You know, the Emirates move has not done what we set out to do. The football, sure. Talk, sure. Surely not. To be fair, Mikel Arteta had El Neni balling. Man would score screamers in the Europa League. Was putting in the hard yards against United in the 95th at Old Trafford. But that's about all Mikel Arteta has improved on the players. Yeah, he's had a couple of moments where El Neni's done bits for him. Shafi, I'm not doing Chelsea Juve, unfortunately. Good play there by Sancho. Comes out to Fred. Straight at the goalkeeper. It's been awful. Yeah, I'm not doing Chelsea Juve, unfortunately, people. I'll be back for Man City PSG tomorrow. Will be the next watch along. Arsenal need culture like Liverpool. They need something. They need something. Sure stopper. Sure king. Curtis, if you could sign one player for Arsenal right now, Neymar, Haaland or Mbappe, it wouldn't be Neymar because of the age. He's 29. He's injury prone. So I wouldn't go for him. I'm going for Mbappe. He's electric. I feel like he would adjust to the Premier League quickly. I know I've had a lot of arguments about the Haaland and Mbappe thing. I love Mbappe, man. I can't lie. Pace works worldwide, people. Pace is like Visa. It's accepted everywhere. You know what I mean? And Mbappe's got bags of it. You know, the Haaland thing. Listen, Haaland's an absolute baller. You can see it. But he still would have to come elsewhere and prove it for me. Broad said Haaland. I can't believe he said that, being as the guy loves Mbappe. But yeah, I'm taking Mbappe, people. I can't lie. I want that pace. The only good thing, Haaland's massive and we spam crosses, so it probably would. He probably could do well in our team. But yeah, I love Mbappe, but his attitude is bad right now. Do you know what? It's Neymar, man. I told, man. Neymar's rubbed off on Mbappe. Mbappe never had no attitude problem before he got around Neymar. I think that's why he probably wants out. He's probably like, listen, man, this brother here, he's going to turn me into a rebel. I'm going to go Real Madrid and bring Real Madrid back to the surface, man, and you know, go Spain. Aubameyang or Timo Werner? Oh, come on, man. I know Aubameyang's having a tough time, but look how many chances Werner's missed. Werner's never done anything in England. Ramon said Haaland is the new Ibrahimovic. Possibly. He's in that same kind of role, isn't he? Big, tall, skillful feet. But yeah, we'll see the true Haaland once he leaves Dortmund. You know, I've seen a lot of strikers mash work in Germany and go elsewhere, and it's not quite the same. Timo Werner being one of them, in fact. Timo Werner was electric in the Bundesliga. In England, German Shane Long, mate. You know what I mean? Quick and doesn't score. Big C, your favourite Arsenal comeback game? Favourite Arsenal comeback? The one I always refer to is, and I know I've brought this up before, is the Man United one at the Emirates. I know I only say it because I was at the game, and that feeling of feeling like the game was lost, I always talk about it, was obviously we were 1-0 down, Wayne Rooney, Van Persie scored, and then Henry scored the last-minute header. I love that game. You know, the atmosphere was unbelievable. It was Thierry Henry as well. You know, yeah, I agree, Leicester, I love that one. Danny Welbeck, I was at that game as well. I said many times, I thought Arsenal won the title that day. You know, everyone was saying Leicester going to win the league. We beat them again. We beat them home and away that season. But, yeah, I loved, the Henry header, man. I love that game. You know, that was one of my favourite ever games at the Emirates. So I got to go with that one. Reading was good, but obviously away from home. I think that was that Carabao Cup as well. Darren said, I reckon Cruz would score at least 10 in Germany. I'm telling you, play on that last defender, man. Have you seen how high the line the German clubs play? I swear they stand on the halfway line. You just play a through ball. You're one-on-one with a goalkeeper. It's wild. Giroud cost us the title. 15 games without a goal, man. It definitely doesn't help, you know. Ruined our season that year, I can't lie. This game, by the way, honestly, every time I look up, my eyes are just burning. I'd rather just look at the comments. I just look up there, McTominay, kicks out a play for a throw-in. They're awful. The celebration from Henry, absolute royalty. I mean, listen, I got to be honest, right? I say this all the time. I love Dennis Bergkamp. I think he's an absolute icon of Arsenal. But Thierry, for me, is... I mean... I never seen a player like that at Arsenal. Match winner. He can win a game at any given moment. And like I said, Wenger even said after that particular game against Man U that Henry is one of them players. You can mark him out of a game for 89 minutes. You turn off for that split second, he'll take the game away from you. And that's what the best players do. Arsenal found that out against Liverpool the other day. You know, don't mark Mane properly from the free kick. And Mane scores. Give the ball away to Jota and they score. That's what top teams do. I know those guys are not on Thierry Henry's level, but that's what the best teams do. Is a chance for Villarreal. What a save that is from David De Gea. Trigueros volley into the ground, skids off the surface. Great save by De Gea. Strong arm there, tips it wide. Nice bounce, hit it on the volley. Oh, man. I think De Gea reads that he's going to go there. I mean, it's a great save, man. Strong arm. That arm that he did there is kind of what Ramsdale, I felt, needed to do from that Sadio Mane header the other day. You got to get that strong palm on it. And that even looked like it hit his wrist a little bit. But maybe I'm being harsh. But yeah, that is a great save. Corner to Villarreal, taken short. Skills here. What's he got? Goes past Sancho, whips it in. Good block. Such a lack of intensity throwing to Villarreal. Big up Cooper Sainsbury. Big up Curtis. Just dropping by to like the vid. My internet can't handle the game and your stream. I appreciate it, man. Just come in, smash that like and, you know, enjoy the game. Although there's not a lot to enjoy, man. I'm telling you. Chris Fraser, Henry is my absolute favourite player. Got to meet him while he was coaching in Canada. I was 33 at the time. He probably thought I was a 16-year-old boy. You're lucky, man. Like I said, I don't know if I told the story, man. When Arsenal signed Thierry Henry, I went to a game at Wembley, an England game, and Henry was sitting 2 rows behind me. And my dad was like, oh, do you want to go and meet Henry? I was like, this guy's not even that good, man. He's just some quick winger from Juventus. I'm not even bothered about meeting him. Walked out the ground. I was literally staring straight at him. 2 rows behind me. You know, I could have easily just stepped backwards and met him and, you know, took the picture. And I was like, nah, not interested, mate. I don't even really rate him. Turns out to be the best player I've ever seen play for Arsenal, and I've never met him since. So I had a bit of a stinker there, to be honest. I'm sure I'll meet him again at some stage. He is back in England, from what I hear now, although he does obviously help with the Belgium national team. Rashan said, I heard a rumour that Curtis was reformed R9. Roll the intro again. Oh, God. It's the chip for me, Kev. It's the chip, Kev. It's the chip. I said, roll the intro. I had to roll it. I can't turn it down, man. I can't turn it down. Oh, man, you've done me. Zach, your biggest regret in football? Ah, man, do you know what? I don't want to get too deep here, but what I would say is this. This would be my advice to anybody in football, or if you're young and you're trying to make it in football. My dream was to become a professional footballer, right? The thing is, when you make it or when you achieve something that you really want, I always think the people who are really successful, they adjust their dream to something else. So I had so much hunger to make it, but when I made it, I didn't have that same hunger where I should have just changed it and said, listen, yeah, you've made it, but you're nowhere near the top level. Now you need that same level of hunger to try and get as high as possible. I feel with myself, I was too comfortable in the fact that, yes, I've made it professional. This has been such a difficult journey for me to get there. And I kind of just chilled a little bit. You can't do that. You got to have that same hunger and drive the whole time. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo, how he works. He's at the top of football along with Messi, and he works harder than anybody in the sport. I would say that for me is one of the biggest regrets. Not to get too deep or off topic, but you just got to keep, even when you've achieved something, you got to keep that same hunger and drive, just little things like, I had free gym, free swimming, free training. I could have stayed on the training ground every day. I was jumping in the car going back home. Why am I going back home? You know what I mean? To go and chill and play on FIFA and all kinds. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say. You got to keep working hard. You can never stop. Here come Villarreal. This is a chance. Oh, shoots over the bar, man. Yeah, I did it, man. You drew me out, man. You know what I mean? Man said run it. I had to run it. So nice. We had to do it twice, man. I even had to leave the chip as well. I had to leave the chip. I've only seen us during the Emirates era, and for me, Alexis, best player I've ever seen at the Emirates. Thierry played at the Emirates, but that was the back end of his career. Alexis Sanchez for a long period of time was unbelievable at the Emirates. Genuinely, I couldn't wait to watch him play. He was that good, Well said. Now, listen, like I said, I'll throw my little pieces of wisdom out there where I can. If it helps someone, it helps someone, Martin said, Curtis, I could have went through Walsall 25 years ago, but I found drinking and smoking more fun, but you live and learn. It's one of them, innit? You live and learn, people. But, hey. Broad said, they said, DJ Curtis, run the rhythm. I had to run it, man. Like in them Jamaican raves when they start throwing money at the DJ. Run it, pull it. I had to pull it and wheel it and come again. You know what I mean? How are you today, Big C? I can't complain, man. I'm blessed, man. Man, this game, honestly, people, this game isn't... If you're not watching this game and you're just listening or watching the stream, the game is an absolute stinkfest. I would have been better off painting the cupboard and just staring at the paint dry. That's how bad this game is so far, man. It's wild. Ronaldo getting no service. And Villarreal are not great. They've had some decent chances since half-time, but they haven't taken them. De Gea made a great save. Bad tackle there. Bro, money pull up for the... Hey, come on, man. Curtis Shaw rhythm, I'm waiting for that. Someone make that. United don't even look Europa League quality. I think with United at the moment, man, they're disjointed. I can't lie. They're disjointed. They're on a bad run of form. They got Carrick in charge, which ain't going to, motivate them that much. The guy ain't even got the right coaching badges. And Villarreal are organised. I think United will hold smoke this weekend off Chelsea, man. If they play like this and Lukaku's back for Chelsea, they may get battered. I think they'll struggle to go to Stamford Bridge and beat them. The way Chelsea are playing at the moment as well. Man said Carrick out. Bruno Fernandes and Rashford coming on. I mean, that does improve them. I can't lie. They need to bring these two guys on. Van der Beek gets dragged. Ollie will be sitting at home saying, look, man, you lot was all calling for Van der Beek to play. This is why I don't play him. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't done a lot, to be honest. United with that interim manager bounce, which isn't great. Martial comes off as well. I feel like Martial's time at Manchester United is coming to an end. I haven't seen Martial do a lot for United for a while. Ronaldo rugby tackling, man. That's what they're doing to him. Ronnie's just taking people out now. He's had enough. Listen, it's hard for Donny van der Beek. He hasn't played a lot of football. It's difficult when you come back into a team and you're just expected to perform straight away. He needs a run of games. But when you're under pressure and a manager's not feeling you, sometimes that one opportunity, you got to take it, Carrick in. I'm all for Carrick staying, man. You know, Carrick don't look much better than Ollie, to be fair. But listen, there's not a lot he can do. He can't manage them anyway, unless he gets the coaching badges. Focus is the key, exactly. And sometimes you have to refocus. You know, you may have a goal and you may achieve it or you may not. But then you have to refocus and come again, do something else, go beyond, you know. Let's get them likes up, people. Nearly 600 of you in the chat. Really appreciate it. And we're moving nicely here, people. Ollie is rolling in that 7 million. Yo, I said it today. Listen, we all feel sorry for Ollie, and he had that that cringy interview after getting sacked where he's basically crying. But yo, Merry Christmas, man. 7 million they got to pay him. Let's be honest. Ollie should have never been the Manchester United manager. He was unbelievably lucky to keep that job for so long. And he gets paid £7 million to leave. Football management is one of the only jobs in the world where they pay you to leave because you have failed. Imagine working in an office and, you know, you're terrible at your job and they go, right, mate, we're going to pay you your next 2 years' wages to leave. You'll be like, yo, where's my bag? I'm going. Pay me my 2 years' wages. I'm going home to chill. Football management, man. But don't get me wrong, they get a lot of stress. But yeah, you get paid to fail. All these Allardyce, Mark Hughes, all these, man, they're living off their pay-ups, you know, get sacked and chill. Big C, would you be worried if Man United get Poch? Listen, I think he improves them. I do. I think what Poch can give you is structure. So I wouldn't want him to go there, to be honest. Man, apologise for smiling. I mean, the man has naturally got a look on his face where he's smiling, and the man is saying sorry for smiling. I mean, what kind of mad interview is that? Pro Evo 2005 or FIFA 2006? I got to go Pro Evo, man. I got to go for Pro. Matthew said, Big C, how is Bernardo Silva rank in terms of top players in the world? I think he's very, very good. Very, very good. I would say he's got extremely high footballing IQ. When I watch Bernardo Silva play, I feel like he really understands the game, gets in great positions. You know, he's a very, very good player. Yeah, he's basically won the lottery, getting 7 million, and he gets to manage Man United. It's a dream for him. One Love said, for 7 million, give me all that stress. I think a lot of people would take that stress for 7 million, man. Loud Music said, your channel is really good, bro. Thank you very much. Rashawn said, me and my brother are dying for reloading that intro. I had to pull it, man. Pull it. Gorav said, Big C, no bias. I think Van der Beek is a baller. Give him 10 games and he'll show you. Listen, he's definitely a good player. This guy was on the list. Wasn't he in the top 20 for Ballon d'Or in 2018 or something? He's a very good player. But he can't get a run of games in this United team. I think because of the way they play, he's going to find it difficult to get in. Ronaldo finds Telles, whips it in back post, headed away. United have not had a decent chance, really, in this half. To be honest. Zach said, no pain, worried, bro. Poch has declined. Noel said, big up C9. Perhaps you could get Wax on this week. He's having trouble with his stream. What's going on with Wax? Yeah, do you know what? I haven't had him on here. I've been on his channel once, I think. But yeah, big up Wax, man. We'll try and get something sorted out. Definitely going to try and get a couple of collabs, maybe even tomorrow. Might try and get someone on. If not Thursday, we'll get somebody on. Van der Beek at Ajax was insane. I remember loads of clubs were looking at him. I think he was being linked with Real Madrid. Big up Sebs. He says, big up C. Still working here. Long day. But the stream is keeping me company. I will take a couple of million for that stress. It could be as stressful as crypto. Here come United. Great save there. Sancho was in on his left foot, and I think he'll be disappointed he hasn't scored there. The goalkeeper's done well to get out to him quickly. That's nice from Sancho. Give and go there. Lovely play. Great footwork. Left foot. I think he should score that. I really do. Maybe he's just got to lift it over him. But it was a nice run there from Sancho. I know people are on Sancho's case, but I genuinely think he's still a quality player. I do. He's just struggled. You know, he's struggled in this United team. It's the Ollie tax, man. I told you. Yeah, and big up Sebs at work. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Poch wouldn't leave PSG for this dross. I think he would, bro. I think they'll double his wage. Like I was saying earlier, man, his family haven't even moved to Paris. You know, they're still in England. I'm sure it's a stressful enough job as it is, but when your family aren't even there, it's probably even more difficult. So I think Poch, if United come for him, will leave PSG. Oh, what a ball that is out wide. Ronaldo into the penalty area. The referee's given a handball. Ronaldo is fuming. Ronaldo is fuming with this ref. And I think this ref is rated as... I mean, that does not look like handball to me. I thought it hit his chest. Yeah, Sancho there. To be honest, the keeper has done well to close down the angle. But Khan said, Curtis, apparently YouTube are doing wax dirty. Likes, comments are being removed or not published. That's crazy, man. That's mad. If that's happening to him, man. I bet he's angry with that, man. Man said, see, shut up. He's not happy today, man. I'm telling you. I'm definitely not happy. Substitution for Villarreal. Pino comes off. Chukwueze comes on. I'm surprised Chukwueze's on the bench. I remember people saying he was one of their most dangerous players. And Alberto Moreno comes on, former Liverpool left-back for Trigueros. So fresh legs. 18 minutes to go. Unai Emery, of course, the former Arsenal manager, is the Villarreal manager. Makes a couple of changes. Shut up, Ronaldo. Phoenix said, if Man U gets a good manager to balance the team, it will do great. So many big players in that club and your channel is lit. Big up, bro. Man U need an elite manager. You know, that's the reason Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City are the best teams in the country right now. They've got good teams, but they have the best managers, along with Conte. But Conte doesn't have a great team at Tottenham. Sancho is a good player. He just forgot what a football looks like. Listen, it's not easy when you play at a team where you're very important, like Dortmund, and then you come to United and they treat you like you're anything. You know, that's the problem. King Book said, top 5 goalkeepers in the Prem in order. Man, you're putting me under pressure there, man. I mean, I would probably go... I would go Alisson. Who would I go? Do you know what? I'm going to squeeze Mendy in at second. I've been really impressed with him. Then we'll go Ederson. Is De Gea still in the top 5? I'll go Ramsdale and De Gea if we're talking... Nah, De Gea's better than Ramsdale. I got to go De Gea then Ramsdale. I'm squeezing Ramsdale into the top. It's a bit harsh on Schmeichel at Leicester. He's decent. Schmeichel's ahead of Ramsdale if we're talking. And Emi Martinez good as well. Yeah, if we're talking overall and not form, then I'm not going to put Ramsdale in there. So I'm going to go Alisson, Mendy, Ederson, De Gea, Schmeichel. I think Lloris is past his best now. Martinez is good as well. And Ramsdale, but they're new on the block, really. Yeah, something like that. It's hard when you put me on the spot. I like Ederson. Ederson's unbelievable on the ball. I still don't think he's an unbelievable shot stopper and that. I think Mendy's a better shot stopper than Ederson. Ederson's distribution, kicking and throwing is unbelievable, the best in the league. But I think Alisson's got to be number 1. Alisson, Ederson, or Mendy. I don't know if I put Ederson or Mendy, which one I'll put first. And then I still put De Gea up there. He hasn't been good for a while, though. I think you've got to find a way of putting Schmeichel in there. That guy's a FA Cup winner, Premier League winner. He's been super consistent. If you're talking form, then yeah, you got to look at Ramsdale, Mendy, Emi Martinez, although Villa have struggled this year. But yeah, if you're asking me for top 5 overall, I can't put Ramsdale in there yet. Edison doesn't get tested. Well, that's another thing. Man City dominate the game so much, they don't concede many chances. So yeah, it's difficult to judge that. Leno top 5? I don't think so, my friend. He's our backup keeper now, mate. He wouldn't be in. Leicester fans are slagging off Schmeichel. I mean, listen. I think they were always going to struggle. Fofana's been injured and he was brilliant for them last season, you know. So I don't see how they can have a go at Schmeichel. Sakayo Baka, Curtis, who do you think is getting relegated based off the season so far? At the start of the season, I predicted Norwich, Watford and Burnley. But now, I'm not sure about that. I would have to say Norwich are going. No, Norwich are gone. Norwich are gone for me already. Newcastle, it depends on the transfer window. They're struggling. Who do we say? I think Watford will struggle. I'm just looking at the Premier League table. See, Burnley are in the bottom three. And Norwich, so I'm going to stick with them two. It's the third one. I mean, Newcastle are in trouble. Depends who they sign. If Newcastle don't have a good January... Oh! Ronaldo! See! 1-0 to Manchester United. Who else but that man, Cristiano Ronaldo, with the goal. He lobs the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish. What a goal. And that should secure Man United's passage to the next stage of the Champions League. Goalkeeper's on the ball. Terrible pass. Midfielder gets caught. And what a finish that is by Ronaldo. He turns. Does it come off? It comes off the player. Etienne Capoue, former Tottenham player. What a finish by Ronaldo. Doesn't even really know where the goal is. He's got his back to goal. He's got his back to goal. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even look. Pure instinct. Any young striker looking at that. CR7. What a finish. What a finish that is. Honestly, some people will look at that and go, that's not that good a finish. Keeper's off his line. Look at what the guy is doing there. You know, he doesn't even look. He's got his back to the goalkeeper and just lobs him. Amazing finish. And that will put Manchester United top of the group. Listen, I can't help myself. You know, I just have to say, see when he scores. Like someone was saying earlier, though, I was saying, I hope he loses. And they end up in the Europa League. But if they go in the Europa League, they might win it. If they stay in the Champions League, I'm sure at some stage they will lose to a Bayern Munich, a PSG, a Liverpool. Somebody will deal with them, you know. Michael Carrick, although he's not allowed to take the job anyway. But give it Michael Carrick. What are we saying, people? Carrick undefeated. Carrick in. Cristiano Ronaldo, 6 goals in 5 Champions League matches. Listen, somebody was asking earlier on if Ronaldo has hurt the Man United attack. He has carried the Man United attack this season. Let's be honest. You know, your Sanchos, Martials have not done anything. What a touch that is, by the way, by Rashford. Oh, my days. Long pass and he keeps it in the air, although he has lost the ball. Yeah, he's the problem. He's carried these men on his back. Honestly, they would be probably out the Champions League if it wasn't for him. Give Carrick whatever he wants. I'm telling you, Carrick at the wheel, people. Carrick at the wheel. Carrick got to get them badges. We got to get them fast tracked, man. We're ready. We want him to stay. Glazers will be rushing through Carrick his coaching badges in the next few weeks. Carrick's on the wheel. I'm telling you. Loud Music said, Arteta is going to be with Arsenal for a long time. Don't, bro. Please. I'm trying to... Oh, shot there by Fred. It's blocked. McTominay, good ball out wide. Space here for Telles to deliver. Telles whips it in. Keeper comes and collects. We laugh at Carrick, yet we still have Arteta. Listen, one game and he might get the win. Curtis, if you could take one youngster at Arsenal, who would it be? I mean, do we still class Mbappe as a youngster? I don't know. Not that young, I suppose, but I like that guy at Barcelona, the midfielder. Is it Pedri or something? The centre mid. Absolute baller. He is an absolute joke of a player as a young midfielder. You can't be gifting these man goals. I'm telling you, you can't give Ronnie even a half chance. Ashton's had enough. I'm switching off my TV after that goal. See you later. Yeah, big up, man. Ronnie's got the goal. But you never know. They haven't won the game yet. You never know. Could be a late Villarreal equaliser. United have been awful all season, but it could and should have been much worse. Listen, like you said, United are, what, they're 6 points off the top four, so they are. And if they lose to Chelsea, it could be 9. But listen, they're through in the Champions League pretty much. They're going to have to make up some ground in the Prem. But like you said, it could have been a lot worse if it wasn't for Ronaldo, to be honest. And now, unfortunately, Presto, I'm not doing the Chelsea-Juventus watch-along tonight. I'll be back tomorrow for the Man City PSG game. Snake Eye said, Big C arrived last night. Still jet lag. We'll be in touch after Thanksgiving. Going back to bed, we'll be in touch. Big up to you, bro. Thanksgiving coming up, people, in America. Cormac, but the argument is Ronaldo not being poor, but it's the long-term sustainable and does young players lose out? Listen, big football clubs, you have to deal with it. I say this all the time. People say to me, oh, you can't sign this player because it'll stop Smith Rowe's development, or, you know, United can't buy him because it'll stop the development. That's what happens at big football. You do not get a free hit at a big football club. You have to learn to compete with big players, to learn. If I'm Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, I'm trying to learn from Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm watching him and thinking, how is he 36 and still this good? You know, learn what you can. He can't play forever. And then get your place in the team somehow. Even if you got to play, you know, in the 10 role or out wide, you know, put pressure on the club to keep both of you in the team. Terrible ball there. Villarreal have been dreadful. Zach said Man United would be 13th without Ronaldo. It wouldn't surprise me at all. He could be in again here. Oh, Ronaldo's in again. Takes around the goalkeeper. Oh, chance there for Ronnie. He realised there. Look at the movement and the understanding. Long pass. Ronaldo knows the pass isn't going to reach him, so he gambles that the defender's going to head back to the keeper. Gets there, tries to knock it round and puts it just wide. Again, young strikers, you got to understand the movement there. He's unlucky there. He's unlucky. But look at the movement. Look at the movement. He might be disappointed he didn't score that, to be honest. Gorav said, we let go Salah, Lukaku, because Chelsea don't have time for 5-year development. Reality of football. You got to win now at a top club, people. They want winners right now. They're not worried about the development of other players. Taib, I remember them, man, you know. Christian Ziga or Stig Inga Bjornaby, both left-footed, innit? Bjornaby, Liverpool, Ziga. Who did Ziga play for? Liverpool, was it? Rashford with a shot at the near post. It's saved. Who was better? Ziga, maybe? He was German international, wasn't he? Tony Montana, have you given up on FPL, bro? I haven't made a change in that team for weeks. Do you know what? I'm going to get back on it this week. I'm going to make my subs do, you know what I mean? Let me try and climb the table. Zach said, if we had Sterling and he's balling, would you sign Mbappe to play in his position? Yes, I would, my friend, because Mbappe is younger and he's better. So, yeah, I would. It'd be a nice problem to have. Ollie Sackchet, Fred and McTominay still playing. Carrick is just as big a fraud. I mean, at least he brought Van der Beek in. He had no Pogba either, who would have maybe played in one of them roles. Tellez whips it in, headed away. Comes out to Bruno. Deflected just wide. He hit that one well. Nice technique there on the volley. And goes wide. Oh, Ziga played for Liverpool. Nah, for Spurs, man, are saying. Nah, I ain't giving him no props then. We go Stigging a Bjornaby, man. You know what I mean? You need Trent or Cancelo or Reece James. Listen, everybody would love one of them right backs at their club. That's for certain, you know. Have you considered FIFA streams? Listen, this is what I'm saying. If we do Twitch or YouTube, maybe we'll do that. It's just Ultimate Team is so stressful and long-winded, so maybe we do something else. Pro clubs or, you know, career mode or something. Mbappe, we can dream. Just think, people. Arsene Wenger was in his family home trying to sign him from Monaco and left the house without getting the deal done, mate. We could have had Mbappe at Arsenal. Gunning you down said Mbappe can't handle the Prem. Interesting. I think he would do well in the Prem. Gooner Yeso said, Big C, I just tuned in. How good is Man U playing with Carrick from a Belgium Gooner? I mean, it's been an absolute, stinker of a game. But they're winning. That's all that matters. I think this game qualifies them for the next stage. I'm just looking at the other results, actually. I know a lot of the games kick off later on. Bayern Munich is still winning 2-1. Interesting. I didn't expect Dynamo Kiev to even be that close, to be honest. And in fact, that's the only other game that kicks off at 5:45. The others are at 8 o'clock. Of course, Chelsea against Juventus, although I won't be doing a watch-along. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. 2 p.m. we'll be doing the Arsenal update as usual, and then 7:45, Manchester City against PSG. Can't wait for that game. Real heavyweight clash. Wan-Bissaka wins a corner for United there. We've got 3 minutes to go, people. Nobody's stopping Foden's development. I think Foden is an absolute baller. I can't lie. He is a super, super talented player. He's one of them players that I feel like he could play, for Real Madrid. He could play in different leagues and still be effective. He's not like his game is just based around the Prem. Yeah, he's a top player. Tony said, I don't play the new FIFA. We'll only play when it's on EA Play. Hammer that like button, people. Lick down that like button. 600 of you nearly in the chat. Pep Teta said, big up Big C, Pepe or Sancho. Both slow the game the way they dribble. I would probably take Sancho over Pepe, just for the simple fact that Pepe's been in England for 3 years. We ain't seen nothing, at least Sancho's still got time probably to prove himself. Broad's asking who scored. I'll give you a clue, Broads. I mean, who else is going to score, man? You know what I'm saying? Water is wet, the sky is blue. Ronaldo scores for Man United, no one else. Foden's touch and dribbling. Oh, mate, he's a ridiculous player. I can see why Pep hyped him up so much. Curtis, we can slap these, man, Ronaldo or not. I mean, obviously we play them. I think it's a week on Thursday we play them. The game got moved to a Thursday because it's on Amazon Prime. And I think it's an 8:15 kickoff. So, listen, we shouldn't be looking at this Man United team with anything to fear. But, of course, they do have what we say, individual brilliance. Collectively, they're not great. But individually, they've got players that can damage you if you don't do the job. Listen, stranger things have happened, man. Stranger things have happened. United could have a nightmare season and win the Champions League. It's Jadon Sancho. Oh, what a goal! Jadon Sancho crossbarring in. Fantastic finish. What a counter-attack by Manchester United. I told you, people. Somebody just said, would you take Sancho ahead of Pepe? That is a fantastic goal. Game, set, and match. Sancho, listen, maybe we'll see the real Jadon Sancho now that Ollie tax doesn't have to be paid. What a counter-attack. Villarreal nicked the ball back there. Ronaldo, Fred wins it. Good ball there by McTominay. Ronaldo into Rashford. Little reverse ball into Bruno Fernandes. Great first touch into Sancho. Near post, crossbar and in. Fantastic goal. That is a great goal. Great goal from Sancho. Yeah, excellent goal. He deserves that because, listen, young English talent. Nice to see him do well, but obviously it's a shame he's doing it for Man United, but that's a great goal. My feed is on granite settings, full minute behind. How many teams with UEFA Champions win the UEFA Champions League when interim? Stranger things have happened, I'm telling you. Unleash this guy. People starting to forget how good he is. Listen, I always say, man, form is temporary. Jadon's done all sorts in the Champions League and in the Bundesliga. No more Ollie tax. And now they're performing. Let's just hope they haven't got the new manager bounce by time they play Arsenal. All jokes aside, well done, Jadon. Yeah, listen, it's mad. Obviously I don't want these guys to do well at the expense of Arsenal, but I like Jadon Sancho, you know. I think he's a good young talent. He's had a lot of criticism. And, you know, I do like him as a player. Tony said, what is worse, Ollie tax or Arteta tax? I mean, listen, the Ollie tax bill's finished now. They ain't got to pay it no more. We're still paying Arteta tax. So I would say Arteta tax is a bit more expensive, man, because we're still suffering. Martin said, peace off to watch Coventry v Birmingham. Big up, bro. Enjoy the game. It's a Midlands derby, innit? West Midlands derby. Yorkshire Gooner, Arsenal v Man U used to be the pinnacle of English football. Midday, Saturday on Sky. Build up from 10 a.m. Now it's on a Thursday on Amazon. Yo, you're speaking nothing but facts there. That was the biggest game in the Premier League. What a ball. Rashford could be in. Rashford, good tackle there. Corner to Man United. That was the biggest game in the Premier League. Everybody knew it. Arsenal v United. Now, you know, what is it now? Race for fourth, race for top six. You know, back then there were the two teams who won the title. One of them would win the league every year. I still miss Dortmund Sancho, leaner version. It's funny, a lot of people say that, innit? That Sancho looks like he's put weight on at Man United. He looks a bit slimmer. Maybe the kit just does him dirty, man. I don't know. But he's coming off now for Juan Mata for 30 seconds. He was set up to fail by joining Man United under Ollie. Ollie just didn't seem to know or look like he knew how to get the best out of him. It was as if he just signed him. Again, football manager settings. The brother signed him and don't know how to play him. It's crazy. Jadon Sancho is a very good young player, no doubt about it. Shot there. Goes over. Full-time whistle goes, people. Villarreal 0. Manchester United 2. That should secure their place in the knockout stages of the Champions League. 2 quality goals. Nice lob by Cristiano Ronaldo with the first goal. And Jadon Sancho with an excellent finish. Crossbarring in with the second. Michael Carrick is at the wheel, people. Let's give him a new contract. I'm happy for Carrick to stay there. Broad said they put Matter on with 1 minute to go. Broads, you know what? It's been a long day. Broads, man, listen, it's worth subscribing to him, if only for that humour, man. I told you, Patrick Truman settings, man. Old Caribbean, man. All he needs is the gold tooth. Big up to everyone for tuning in. 550 of you in the chat. Smash that like button on the way out if you didn't smash it on the way in. Join me tomorrow, 2 p.m. will be our regular Arsenal content. And tomorrow at 7:45, PSG against Manchester City. Big game, heavyweight clash. Join me for that. Enjoy the rest of your evening, people. Enjoy, you know, the games this evening. And I will see you all tomorrow. Big up to all of you. Bless.